Little Lamb Learning.
Woohoo! Hello! Hello there! Wow, they look like they're having loads of fun. Would you like me to show you how to draw one of the minions? You would? Well, let's get started. Drawing the minions are really easy. So, what I want you to do is to draw 2 circles. We're going to begin with our pencil. And we're going to draw 1 circle like this. Nice and round. Well, as round as you can get it. And then right underneath, we're going to draw another circle. It's almost going to look like the number 8, just like we did with Mickey Mouse. So draw 2 circles on top of each other, just like that. And then when you've done that, where you can see here, so the middle of each circle, we are going to draw a line straight down, just like this. And straight away, you can see we've got our minion shape. So, in the middle of the top circle, we're going to do a minion with 1 eye. So we're going to draw a nice big circle. A nice big circle, just like that. Yeah? And then we're going to do another circle inside of the circle, because the minions wear their goggles, don't they? Like their big glasses. And then we're going to do another circle in the middle of that circle, because this is going to be the minions' eye. And the minions have a strap at each side of their goggles to keep them on their head. So we're going to find the middle of the circle like that. And then we're going to draw 1 line there and 1 line there. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. 1 line there and 1 line there. Now, do you see this, the bottom of the circle here? This is going to be our big smile. So I'm going to draw a big line just like that. Right at the bottom of the circle, I'm going to go over it so that the line is even thicker. And that's going to be the minion smile. And then at the end of each side, I'm just going to put a little line like that, just to make him look extra happy. Also, the minion has lots of little bits of hair. So you can do this however you want. Just do a line there, and then a line there, and just put a few lines on top of his head, because all the different minions have different types of hair. So you could put some lines like that, or you might just put a few in the middle. Do it however you want. This can be your own minion design. Right, what we need to do next is find the circle at the bottom, and we're going to put a line right across the middle of it, just like that, because the minions wear their little dungarine costumes, don't they? Their little blue suits. So once you draw on the top like that, we're then just going to find the edge and just go put a little line down there on either side. You see what I did? And then in the top corner, so right here, in the top 2 bits of corner, we're going to do a line right off there, because this is going to be the strap that keeps their pants from falling down. We wouldn't want that, would we? We're almost done. This is an easy one. Right, now, right here in this space, we're going to draw the minions' arms. And the minions have got quite long arms, and we're going to have the minions waving. So, we're going to, where this line is here, we're going to carry on the line just up a little bit like that. Did you see what I did? And then underneath it, we're going to draw another line, just like that. And then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So we're going to find this line of the strap, and we're going to carry on going along. And then we're going to draw a line underneath it. And the minions, well, their hands are really easy, because they've only got 3 fingers. So at the end of each arm, we're going to draw a little circle. If I'm going too fast, just stop, pause the video, and then press play again when you're ready to carry on. Did you do that? Right, let's go. Now, like I always tell you, to do the thumb, you can draw the letter N. So right here at the top of the circle, we're going to go up and then back down. That's 1 thumb. And we can do it on the other hand. Up and then back down. And then, because he's only got 2 more fingers, we're just going to draw the letter M. M. So that's up and down, up and down. There you go. He's waving with one hand, and now let's do it with the other hand. Or, in fact, you could just do, just like the thumb, you could do the letter N again. So you go up and down. So there's one finger. And then the one at the bottom is a bit like a U. So you were going to go down and up again. And there's the Minion waving. All we got to do now is his feet. So at the bottom of the circle, we'll find the middle. And we're going to put a little line down like that. And then on either side of that line, we're going to put 2 more lines. And then we're just going to do some little circles for his feet. Right, the Minion is almost done already. All we got to do now is colour him in and then maybe add some outline in a minute. So I am going to get my yellow paintbrush. Have you got your yellow paintbrush? You could also use a yellow crayon or a yellow pen. But as always, make sure to ask your mom, your dad, your nan, your granddad, your teacher, your carer, whoever is in charge. Make sure that you ask them what colouring pen or pencil or paintbrush you use, because you don't want to get in trouble, do you? And you don't want to make a mess, because sometimes we got to put some things down to make sure that we don't spill the paint anywhere. We wouldn't want to get it on the carpet or the settee. Right, are you ready to go? You got your yellow pen, crayon, paintbrush? Right, let's get started. Let's colour in our Minion. So, we got the top of his head right here. I'm going to get this all coloured in. Oh, 1 second. Yep. Get this all coloured in. We don't want to colour in his glasses, so we're just going to do the top of his head. Go around the glasses. Just like that. And then the bottom of his head. We don't want to go over his jeans that are in the middle. He's like his dungarees, so we're going to go around just like that. And we're going to be a bit careful not to go over his mouth. But it doesn't matter too much, because if you do go over his mouth, you'll be able to see the pencil showing through your paint or your crayon, so you'll still be able to redraw the line in a bit. But I'm going to try and not go over it completely, so that when I redraw it in a minute, I remember where it is. So I'm just doing that. Whoop. Colour all this in. You colour along too. No rush. Like I said, you can always pause the video if you need to. Let's get him coloured in. Nice and good. There you go. Try and stay inside the lines, but no worry if you can't. Right, all I need to colour now is his arms. I'm going to colour that arm in there, but not his hands, because the Minions wear little black gloves. So get that arm coloured in. And we'll just colour in under the arms here. Right, so what we need now is a blue paintbrush to colour in his clothes. Have you got yours ready? Great! Let's carry on. So now we're going to colour all of his clothes in here. So this is the bottom of his body, the bottom of the circle. Colour that in. Just like this. Try and, if you see any little bits of white, can you see like I had little bits of white there? Let's colour all of those in so it's a nice clean coloured in drawing. And then I'm just going to colour in the straps that holds his pants up, just like that. We're very almost done. We just need to colour his little legs in. That's one leg, and that's his other leg. Now we need we'll leave the black till last. Let's see if we can find a brown colour. Let's get my brown paintbrush so that I can colour his eye in, because he's got a big brown eye. So there we go. We're going to colour that circle in the middle where his eye is. And then all we need now is a grey colour. So I need my grey paint I'm going to use. Or if you don't have grey, in fact we could use a light blue colour. If you've got a light blue, let's use that. And that's what we're going to colour his goggles in. So we're just going to go around his eye, just like this. Can you see what I'm doing? Doesn't have to be perfect. Every time you do another one of my lessons, you'll get a little bit better and better and better until you're better than me. And then you can start teaching me how to draw. Right, I think we are almost done. All we need now is a black pen. Now you might want to be careful with this, and you might even want to ask your parents, your teachers, your gran or your granddad, or your no, I said teachers already, or your carers or your helpers, whatever adult is in the room. You might ask them to come and help you with the next bit, because we are now going to get our black pen line and we're going to go around to finish off our drawing. Have you got your black pen? Are you ready? I'm going to use my black paintbrush. Right, first thing I'm going to do is colour in his hands. So let's get all those fingers and thumbs coloured in, just like this. That's one glove coloured. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the end there, yep. And then let's get the next hand done. One finger. Two fingers. And that's his thumb, or maybe it's a finger, I don't know. Let's colour that in. And now let's do his little feet. One foot. And then another foot. And the Minions work for Gru, don't they? The big fella in the Despicable Me movie, if you've seen it. I'm sure you have. So you could draw the letter G on his clothes. Now to do a G, it's almost like a circle. So you start and you go up. And up, you go almost all the way around, but just before you join up the circle, you stop, and then you just put a little line across. And that is the letter G for Gru, and that is who the Minions work for. Right, now, we're going to colour in his straps on the side here, and we're going to colour them black. Those are the things to stop his glasses from falling off his head. That's one. And then another one on the other side. That's two. Right, now what else can we do with the black pen to get this picture finished? Well, first of all, we're going to do a little black dot in the middle of his eye. I mean, look how professional that looks. You must be doing really good if you're doing this. Now, we are going to go over his smile again. So let's just draw right over his smile. And remember to put them little lines in at the end of each of the big line, just to make him look extra happy. Now, this is the part that can be a bit difficult. You don't have to do this. If you're happy with how he looks, brilliant. But if you want to do a little bit more, we're going to go and give our Minion an outline just to add a bit more detail. And this is where you could get mom, dad, nan, gran, granddad, or the teachers, or your carers to help you out. Right, are you ready? Let's go. First of all, I'm going to go around the top of his head. So go around the outline there, and we can do it in stages, one bit at a time, one line at a time. Right, now I'm going to go around the top of his head, so half a circle, just like that. And then I'm going to go over his hair again, give him nice big thick hairlines, just like that. And then I'm going to draw a line on either side of his arm, just like this. I'm just going around all the outsides of the colour. So a little line where his clothes are, and a little line under his arm. We're very almost finished. And then you see here, this is like a triangle, isn't it? So one line there, and one line there. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. One line there, and one line there. And then I'm going to go all around the blue, just like that. There we go. And I'm going to do a little dot. That's like the button that's holding his jeans up. And then from here, I'm going to draw a line all the way around his belly on one side. And then all around his belly on the other side. And then we're going to do 3 little lines for his legs. One there, one there, one there. And there you go. We have finished our very own Minion. Let's write down the Minion. I'm going to get my blue paintbrush again, and I'm going to show you how to write Minion. Right, so to write Minion, we start off with the letter M. So we're going to do a big M, and we're going to go up, then down, then back up, and back down again. So that is a capital big M. Then we're going to do an I, which is really easy. It's one little line and a dot on top. Then we're going to do a little N, which is like a half a circle. So you go up, around, and back down again. Then we do another little I, which is a line and a dot. Then we're going to do a circle, just like that, just like you've been drawing all around for your minion. And then we're going to do one last N, and that says Minion. Oh, and I almost forgot. I need to just go around his glasses, don't I? I almost forgot that. Thank you for pointing that out. I bet you were shouting at the screen, wasn't you? You've forgotten his glasses. Silly me. Well, let's get it done. Right, so going to draw around his glasses. And now we're going to draw the bottom of the circle. And this is going to be like the big letter U. So we start from one side and we go all the way around like that. And if you find drawing circles difficult, just do it in half at a time. So right, we've got a big circle here now, but instead of going all the way around, we're going to do it the top and then we're going to do the middle. So we're going to go from the top, like a big, well, like a letter N. So that's the top of it. And then we're going to do the bottom of it. And that just makes it a little bit easier to do. And we'll do it the same for the eye as well. Top. And then we'll do the bottom of it. And there you go. That is our minion all finished.
Little Lamb Learning.
Hello and welcome back again. Thanks for joining me. I hope you've been having a great time drawing along with me. We've been doing Peppa Pig, we did Super Mario, we did JJ, we've done Chase, we've done so many different characters, and I hope you've had a brilliant time drawing them all. I bet you have done a super duper job. Make sure to subscribe to our Little Lamb Learning channel if you don't want to miss all my latest cartoon videos. Well, today I've got a brand new drawing lesson for you. I want to teach you how to draw Joy from Inside Out. Have you seen Inside Out 2 yet? It is brilliant. They've got loads of new, colourful, wonderful characters, and hopefully in next time you join me, we could draw one of them. But today, I am going to draw my favourite character, which is Joy, because she's just so happy. So let's get started. Right, to begin with, we're going to start with a pencil because we're going to draw some shapes to help us draw our character. And you know I always like to draw my shapes because it makes it easier. So, to begin with, we are going to draw some circles. So, get your pencil. Are you ready? Let's go. Right, let's draw our circle. And this is going to be Joy's head. But today we are going to do some other shapes. Next, we're going to draw an upside down triangle. So underneath the circle, I'm going to draw a line. And it's going to be roughly the same size as the circle. And I'm going to draw a line right underneath it. Just like that. And then it's going to be an upside down triangle. So I'm going to draw one line going down like that. And if you find it difficult, find the middle of the triangle and draw a line straight down the middle. And then all you got to do is draw one line to the bottom line and then get the other top line and draw that down to that line. And hey presto, you've got a triangle. Now we're going to do another triangle, but it's going to go at the bottom. This time down here I'm going to draw another line just like that, and then I'm going to put a dot just in the middle there. And then from this end I'm going to draw a line down like that, and then from the other end another line down like that. And you're thinking, what is this? Well, it's going to be Joy's skirt. Now next we're going to give Joy some arms. So here on the end of each of her shoulders right here, we're going to make this line even longer on both sides. So draw one line out like that, and another line out like that on the other side. Because we're going to have her arms outstretched as if she's like waving hello. And then underneath those two lines, we're going to do another line. One like that. Did you see what I did? And then on the other side, another line underneath, just like that. And then you want them roughly the same size, but don't worry if it isn't. And then at the end of each of the arms, we're going to do a little circle, just like that. Have you done it? Great. Now next, we're going to draw her legs. Now where this bottom triangle is here, where that on the line on each side, we're going to make it a little bit longer. So I'm going to go down, just like that. See what I did? And then on the other side, we're going to go down a little bit more. It's almost like she's doing a star jump. And then we're going to do a line for the other side of her leg. And the same just there. Did you see what I did? So I made that triangle line longer. And I made that triangle line longer. And then I did a line either side. Just to do the inside of her leg. And then at the bottom is where her feet are going to go. Just like that. And last of all, we need to give her a neck. So let's just, where I did this line in the middle of the triangle earlier, let's put one line there and one line there. Did you see what I did? That is her neck. Now, what should we do next? I know. Let's draw Joy's face. Now, to make this a little bit easier, we're going to put a line down the middle of the circle. And then a line across the middle of the circle. So one's going down the middle and one's going across the middle. Just like that. And then in the middle here on the left hand side, we're going to do a nice big circle. And then we're going to do a circle on the other side as well. And those are going to be her eyes. And then we are going to do her mouth in the bottom. So here we're going to do underneath the eyes, we're going to do the letter U, just like that. And then we're going to do a half a circle under that. So starting from each end of the mouth, we're going to go down and around and back up again. And that's going to give her a big smile. And then we've got to give her some teeth and a tongue. So at the top of the mouth, we are going to do the letter U again. And we're just going to go like that. And then we're going to do the letter N, a little N, which is going to be the tongue. So in the middle of the mouth at the bottom, we're just going to go like that. And we're going to do one more N right between the eyes, right in this gap between the eyes and the mouth. And we're just going to go like that. It's like the letter N, but it's going to be her nose. And then we're going to do two more circles again. Drawing is all about taking shapes and putting them in the right places. So now we're going to do two circles inside the eyes, because these are going to be the pupils of Joy's eyes. So one's going to go there like this. And one's going to go like this. Just like that. Right in the middle of her eye. You see what I did? Right, what do we need to do next? Shout out. Shout what I should do next. What is Joy missing? Oh, did someone say her fingers? You're right. I haven't drawn Joy's fingers. So let's get that done. Right, first of all though, let's get her thumb done. So starting with the right hand, I'm going to draw the letter N again. And that's her thumb on one side. And then I'm going to go to the other hand. And I'm going to do the letter N here again. Whoop. So now Joy's got two thumbs. What does she need next? That's right, she needs some fingers. So now I am going to do the letter M. M. So I'm going to do the letter M on one hand. Up and down. And that's giving her two fingers. But how many fingers do we have? That's right, we have 4 fingers. So I'm going to do another letter M. So that's one hand. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other hand. The letter M, so up and down, up and down. And another letter N, up and down, up and down. And there you go. Joy now has all her fingers. Now, is she done? Am I finished? What? No, I'm not. Well, what is she missing then? Oh, her hair. I haven't done her hair. Well, Joy's got lovely blue spiky hair. So, first of all, we are going to do... Let's find the... How should we do this? First of all, let's do her fringe. So, yet again, we are going to do some letters. This time, I'm going to do the letter V. So, where her eye is here, on this side of her head, I'm going to draw the letter V just above her eye. Just like that. Did you see what I did? The letter V, can you draw that? Go down and up. And then, on the other side of her face, I'm going to draw the letter W. And this is like a big W, so it's a bit of a pointy W. So, where the V ends, I'm going to start again, and I'm going to go down and up, down and up. So it's like a big W. And now Joy has got her fringe. Now Joy does have some spiky hair on top, so it's almost like a triangle. So if we just draw a triangle on top of her head really rough like that. So if you draw just draw a triangle on the top of her head, and that is her pointy hair. But let's just add some bit of detail on the side. So I'm going to go down, and what can I do here? I'm going to go down, and then down on the other side, and I'm going to add some spikes. I'm going to go down and up, and then I'm going to just go around the circle. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Down and back in, down and back in, and then around the circle. Because Joy has that lovely spiky blue hair. Now, to make this really look like Joy, we've got to get her coloured in. So, the first colour I'm going to get is my yellow paintbrush. Now, if you're working with paints or pens, make sure to ask your mummy or your daddy or your nanny or your granny or your granddad or your teacher or your carer, whatever adult is help looking after you. Make sure to ask before you get out any paints or any pens, and make sure that you're not going to make a mess, because you don't want to be spilling paint anywhere, do you? You don't. We always want to be very respectful of where we're working and make sure we do so cleanly. So I am going to use my yellow paintbrush, and I am going to use this yellow paint to paint her dress. So let's get started. Now, before I start, I am going to draw the letter U under where her neck is. So we've got a neck here underneath where the two ends are. I'm going to draw the letter U because that is like the collar of her dress. Other than that, I'm going to colour in all of the triangles. Let's get started. So we're going to colour it all in. I'm going to colour over the lines. Let's get this all coloured in. Should we sing a song while we're doing it? Can you sing a song, or should I come up with a song? I'll try singing a song while I'm colouring in. Whoop. Let's all sing a song, and you can sing along. We are singing a song while we're painting Joy from inside out. Dooby dooby doop doop doop. What did you think of my song? Brilliant? No? Can you do a better one? What can you sing? Sing me a song. Sing really, really loud. Yeah? Oh, that's a good song. What, are you not? Are you singing? I thought I heard you singing. All the way up here in the North Pole, I thought I could hear you singing. Was it my imagination, or was you singing? Maybe you like my song. Maybe you sang along with my song. Did you sing along when I'm doing my drawing song? I can sing all day long. I can sing all day long the drawing song. Doobie doobie doop doop doop. Right. Anyway, what we need next is a blue colour. And I've got my blue colour. Have you got your blue colour? Brilliant! Now we are going to colour Joy's hair. So, let's get started. Ooh. Try and stay inside the lines. But don't worry if you can't. I'm sure you'll do better next time. And if you can, well done. So I'm colouring in all the spiky bits on her hair. So this is her fringe. I'm colouring in the W. And then I'm just going to go around the edge of her face. So that's around the edge of the circle there. And around the edge of the circle on that side. And then around for that spiky bit of her hair. We're almost done already, aren't we? And then the spiky bit of her hair at the top. Get it coloured in. Make sure I don't leave any little white spaces. Get it nice and pointy looking. Go over all the lines. Now, is there anything else blue? Let's give her blue eyes. So, I'm going to colour that eye in blue. And I'm going to colour that eye in blue. Right, next we need a pinky colour for Joy's skin. Have you got a pink colour? You have? Brilliant! If you haven't got one and you need to find a colour, or maybe you need to mix some paints together. If you're using paint, you can mix red and white, or a little bit of red and yellow, but that will give you orange, so you need to mix in a bit of white. Let's just stick with red and white. Stick with red and white and get a nice pink colour, or hopefully you've got a nice pink crayon and you don't have to mix any colours at all. And if you do need to mix colours, ask an adult to help you. But I've got my pink colour, so I'm going to get started. First of all, I'm going to colour Joy's arms. Right, and I'm going to carry on singing my song. I'm going to sing my song, I can sing all day long. I hope you sing along with my drawing song. Do 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 do. I can sing all day long. I call it the drawing song. And will you draw along? And will you sing along when I sing my singing song? Everybody, come and sing with me. Do you know the words yet? Because I don't. I'm making them up as I go along. Okay. I think we need to put down some rules here. We need some words. We're going to call it the drawing song. And it's about singing along. And we're singing all day long. Let's just stick to that. You ready? I want to be able to hear you right up here in the North Pole. I'm 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm singing my song. It's called the drawing song. And I want you to all sing along when we sing the drawing song. And then we go dooby dooby doop doop doo. Dooby dooby doop doop doo. Dooby dooby doop doop doo. We're singing all day long. We're singing the drawing song. I want you to sing along when we do the drawing song. Doop doop doo. Right. I've got her hands and her feet done. And now I just need to colour her face. You might need some help from an adult to do this bit because it's a little bit difficult. So now we're going to draw, colour in the circle on her face. And we're going to go around the blue. And we just got to make sure that we don't colour in her eyes on the inside of her eyes or the inside of her mouth. Because the inside of her mouth we're going to use a different colour for. Right. And then we're going to have to make sure that we don't cover up the nose. But we'll deal with that in a minute. Don't worry. Don't worry if you make a mistake. There's always ways to fix it. And if you can't fix it, you know what? It doesn't matter because you can try again. And every time you try again, you get better and better and better. So actually it's a good thing when you make a mistake. Because you only learn to get better by learning from your mistakes. Someone who never makes any mistakes is someone that doesn't ever learn a lesson. Right, I'm going to go around the nose line. so that I can still see it in a bit. Right. We're almost there. We're almost done. We're almost finished. But now I need a red colour because I'm going to colour in Joy's tongue. You got your red colour? Great. Right. Just a little bit of red for her tongue. And now last of all, what we need is a black colour. That could be a black pen, a black crayon, or black paint. I am going to use my black paintbrush. Again, you might need the help of an adult, and what we're going to do now is we're going to draw all around the character to finish it off. To begin with, I'm going to colour her mouth in. So, where I can see the lines of her mouth, I'm just going to go around it. And then the half circle again. And then around the tongue. And around the teeth. And then I'm going to colour the rest of the mouth in black. Just like that. That is her mouth done. And then I'm going to put a little bit of black in the middle of her eyes. Just like this. Just to make her look really good. And now I just need to draw the lines all around the character. So I'm going to start with the hair. I'm going to do that V on this bit of the fringe. Just like that. You done it? And now let's do the W around the other side of a fringe. I think in America they call a fringe bangs. But in the UK, in England, we call them a fringe. And you might be thinking, well, how do I know that when I live in the North Pole? Well, I spend a lot of time in England and I pick up the way they say stuff. I even pick up a bit of the accent. Right, so let's go around the hair. So we're going to go all around the body. And we're just putting an outline. Now you don't have to do this. If you want to just keep it without the outline, that's fine. If you're happy with how your Joy is looking, then just stick with it like that. But if you want to do a little bit more, then draw around the outlines just like this. And let's get that nose drawn in. The kind of wide N, the little N, but kind of stretched across. And then I'm going to draw a neck. Just like that. And then I'm going to draw a line along one arm like that. And then the other arm like that. And then underneath. Just like this. And then underneath just like that. And then I'm going to go from the top of the triangle down to the middle of the triangle. And then on the other side, the top of the triangle down to the middle of the triangle. And then from the middle, I'm going to go all the way down to the feet. And all the way down to the other foot. And then I'm going to go across the bottom of the triangle. And then the other side of the foot. And the other side of the leg. And then we just draw our feet in. Kind of a squashy circle. And another squashy circle. What do we got to do now? Almost forgot about the fingers again. So right, let's do thumb. And then one W. And then another W. And do it on the other hand. Big N. And then a big M. And well, that one's more like a W, isn't it? Upside down W or up or an M. Whichever helps. Whatever way, you know, is easier for you to do. Right. All we need to do now is her eyes. And we're just going to carefully go around her eyes. Just like that. And just like that. Now, if you're really careful, you can get your rubber and rub out any of the pencil lines that you had earlier. But be careful. So, me just get my rubber out. Oops, 1 second. Anywhere I can see a bit of pencil sticking through, I'm just gonna rub it out. Right, and I can see a little bit of, I can see a few spots that I've missed around the face with my paint, so I'm getting my pink paintbrush again, and I'm just going around the bits of the white that I missed out earlier. Right, and there you go, we've got Joy. Now the last thing we need to do is write her name. So I'm going to get my blue paintbrush and I'm going to show you how to write Joy. Now first of all we need a J, and we need a big J because all names start with a capital letter, and that's the big letter. So we need a big J. And to write a big J, first of all we're going to draw a line across just like that. Dead easy. And then in the middle of it we're going to go down, down, and then back up and around. And you've got yourself a big J. Next we need an O, just a little O, just a round circle, and you're very good at doing those down. Just like that. And last of all we need a Y. And a Y is a line that goes down, and then you get another line, and it's almost like doing an upside down half triangle. You just go down like that. And we've got the name Joy.
Little Lamb Learning.
Hello! I was having a swim down the Mississippi today when I came across one of my favourite show characters, Sherrif Labrador. He's gone now to solve some mysteries, but how's about we draw him for today's art lesson? Let's get started. Right, so to begin with we're going to need a pencil. And then the first thing we're going to do, as always, we're going to draw some simple shapes. And to give you an idea what we should do first, is we're going to draw a snowman. So we're going to draw 3 circles. A little circle, a medium-sized circle, and then a bigger circle. And then eventually it's going to turn into Sherrif Labrador's face. How? Well, stick with me and I'm going to show you. So first of all we want to do that little circle at the top of the page. So draw a little circle just like that. You done it? And then underneath draw another circle just a little bit bigger, just like that. And then underneath that we'll do a slightly bigger circle again, just like this. And then we're going to pretend our snowman is standing on a box. So we're going to find the middle of the bottom circle and we're just going to draw 2 lines down like this. Almost imagine he's got like big legs. So 1 line there and 1 line there. Can you see what I did? And then just draw, well, we don't even have to draw a line at the bottom, you can do if you want, but just like that. Right, then what we're going to do next is we're going to draw some more circles. So in the middle circle here we are going to do 2 little circles. We go 1, in fact to help you, you could draw a line down the middle, just a faint line, and then on one side we're going to draw a circle just like that. And then on the other side we're going to do a circle exactly the same, just like this. Can you see what I've done? Right, now in the middle of the medium and the big circle, so right here just under these 2 little circles, we're going to do a big circle just here. And that circle is just underneath what is going to be his eyes. And it's just like a bigger circle in the middle. So can you do that? And then underneath that, which is going to be his nose, we're just going to do a little smile. Just like that. Right, now, let's get this face finished. We are going to draw a line around here. And then we're just going to fill in the edges just like that. And then that is going to be the bottom of his face. But we're not worried too much about it just yet, because we'll do that when we colour it in. Now, this circle on top, we are going to draw a triangle in the middle of it. Can you see what I did there? So starting from the middle of either side of the circle, and then I'm going to find the middle of the top of the circle, I'm going to draw a triangle. Just like that. The top of a triangle. And then at the bottom, I'm going to do the big letter U. And this is going to be his hat. So I'm going to go around the bottom of the circle and then up. Because Sherrif Labrador has a bit of a pointy hat. And then I'm just going to put 2 lines here. And then later on we'll draw the letter B. Because Sherrif Labrador has a bee on his hat. Why does he have a bee on his hat? Do you know? Do you watch Sherrif Labrador? If you know, I want you to shout it out right now. Shout at the TV. Tell me why he has a bee on his hat. Right, now let's get the pupils in his eyes. So those are the bits of your eyes that are inside the white bits. And what do we need to do? We need to do more circles. So in the middle of each circle, we're going to do another circle. So one there. And one there. And then just above his eyebrows. Well, sorry, just above his eyes, we need to put some eyebrows. So let's draw one square there. But I'm going to have it pointing up a little bit. And another square there. To give him a kind of happy smile. We don't want them eyebrows coming down, because that'll make him look mad. And we want him to look happy. Right, now. All we got to do, now what we got to do is some ears. Right, so to do his ears, we're going to find the top of his head. Right here, just above his eyebrows. And I'm going to do a big letter N. Well, actually it's a little letter N, but I'm going to do it, I'm going to draw it quite big. So, I'm going to, from it here, over here, I'm going to put a dot either side of his head. Can you see what I did? So, each side of his head, I put a dot in the same place. One on the left and one on the right. And then I'm going to go up and down just by his hat. And do the same on the other side. Up and down. And then I'm going to do another line. Exactly the same underneath it. Up and down. Up and down. And then I'm just going to connect the bottom. Do a letter U. And another U. And those are his ears. Can you see his face now? I think we can all recognise Sherrif Labrador there. Well done for doing this so far, but let's get his body drawn. Right, so this big square that our snowman was standing on earlier, we're going to put a line down the middle of it. Because that's going to be his body at the top, and those are going to be his legs at the bottom. So that's his body, and those are his legs. And if we put a line down the middle, there you go, he's got some legs. And then put a line across the bottom. And then we're going to do some circles. And those are going to be his feet. And then we're going to give him a tie, because he wears a tie. So to do that, we're going to draw the letter V. Now right in the middle of his chin, we're going to do the letter V. V. Down and up. Down and up. And then we have got to do the bottom of his tie. So we'll put one line that goes down that way, almost so where this line is on one side of the V, we're going to carry on down, and then on the other side we're going to go down. In fact, if you look at it, it's like the letter X. So that's what you could do really. If you struggled before, just draw the letter X. So that's one line down in one direction and one line down in the other direction. And then we're going to do the letter V yet again at the bottom of the tie. Go down and back up, and hey presto, we've got a tie. Now, Sherrif Labrador also has a little paw badge. on his shirt. And to draw this, we're going to do an upside down heart. So, to do an upside down heart, well, what you could do is draw a little circle. And then at the bottom of the circle, draw the letter W. Letter W, and then go over the top. And then we are going to do 4 little circles above that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is his badge. Now, what else does he have? Well, let's give him some arms. As always, I like to give my cartoon characters a wave. So we're going to do 1 line up there off of his shoulder. And then another line underneath it. And then we're going to join them up. And we're going to do that on the other side. 1 line there. And another line below. And join it up. And then we're going to put some circles on the bottom of his arms. And anyone who's been following all my drawing videos knows how I like to draw hands. I like to do the letter N on each hand. And those are for the thumbs. And then we are going to do the letter M for 2 of his fingers. And then I think Sherrif Labrador only has 3 fingers. So I'm going to do the letter N for his last finger. And then I'm going to do that on his other hand. The letter M, that's 2 of his fingers. And then the letter N, 1 more time for his last finger. And Sherrif Labrador also has some stripes on the cuffs of his shirt. So we're going to draw some lines at the end. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. And we're going to colour them in later. And we'll do it on the other arm as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines on there as well. And last of all, let's give him a tail. So where we've got the line that separates his shirt from his pants, we are going to draw 2 more lines. Whoops. 1 line that comes out like that. And then we're going to start from the end of that line, but we're going to connect just underneath there. So go to there and then start from there, but come back there. And there you go. That is his tail. Right, so we've now got Sherrif Labrador all coloured in. Sorry, no, totally wrong. Shout at me, say, Scotty, you're wrong. We have not got Sherrif Labrador all coloured in. We got him all drawn, but we need to colour him in. So, what colours do you need? Well, we need a brown colour. So, I'm going to use my paintbrush, but you can use your crayon or your felt tips, or you could use your paint as well. But make sure to ask your mummy or your daddy or your nanny or your granddad or your teacher or your carer, whatever adult is looking after you, you ask them if it's okay to get your colouring crayons, pens or paints out, because you don't want to get any mess anywhere and you don't want to be in trouble. You always want to do as you're told. Right, so have you got your colouring pen ready? You have? Great. Well, let's get started. So with my brown pen, the first thing I'm going to do is colour in his face, his hands and his tail and his ears. In fact, I'm going to start with his ears. So let's get started. Whoop. Right. And now, anyone who's been drawing all my been joining me to draw all these characters, because before we've done who have we done? Do you remember? Can you shout it out? Remind me, what other characters have we drawn? Shout it out really loud, because I'm all the way over in America at the moment. As I said, I've been swimming along the Mississippi, which is a big river in America that goes all across, well, a lot of the country. So I know a lot of you in other countries all around the world. You might be in Australia, you might be in England, you might be in France or Italy or Spain or Africa. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of countries, so I don't think I'm going to name them all now. But I want you to shout out what characters you can remember that I've drawn already and remind me. Right, you ready? On 3, I want you to shout really loud. And I'm going to try and listen out for all of your voices ringing out in the air, telling me what characters we've drawn before. You ready? On the count of 3, start shouting. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was super loud. I heard you all the way over here in America. Well, I think I heard someone shouting Peppa Pig. And that's right, we did draw Peppa Pig. And someone else is shouting Elmo from Sesame Street. We did indeed draw Elmo. He's one of the first characters that we did, though I think Peppa Pig was the very first. We've also done the Minions. And in my last lesson, we did Joy from Inside Out. Who else have we done? We've done Super Mario. That's right. We did another dog policeman, and his name is Chase from Paw Patrol. Can you think of any more? Who am I missing? Shout again. That's right, we did Bluey, another dog character. Wow, I really do like all these dog cartoons, don't I? But they are very, very good. If you have any suggestions for who I should draw next, send us, get your parents or your teacher to send us a message in the email below, and you never know, that might be the next lesson that I do. Right, what we need next is a dark blue. Have you got your dark blue? I've got my dark blue. Are you ready? Right, let's get his hat coloured in. In our last few lessons, we've been singing a song together, haven't we? The drawing song. Do you remember how it goes? Do you? Can you sing it? Well, for all of you that can't remember, I'm quite happy to sing it again to remind you. Apologies to any parents listening that are going to be like thinking, oh no, not the drawing song again. But tough luck, because here it comes. Are you ready? No? Well, I'm going to sing it anyway. Right, so, will you sing along while No, I got it wrong straight away. No. It goes, oh, will you draw along while I sing my drawing song? I'd like you to sing along. Doobie doobie doop doop doo. That's an easy song to remember, ain't it? Well, not that easy, because I obviously forgot. But let's try it one more time. The more we sing it, the more I'll remember it. So it goes. Oh, will you draw along while I sing my drawing song? And I'd like you all to sing along. Doobie doobie doop doop doo. Right, I want you to sing it now. Sing it out loud. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, well, you did it a lot better than I did. I bet your parents and your teachers and your grannies and your granddads, they all loved that, didn't they? Didn't you? Tell the kids how good they did at singing. You love it. It's great. I bet you want them to sing all day long, don't you? Of course you do. I thought you sang great. One more time. But before you do, we need to get our black colouring pen, crayon, paintbrush, because we now need to colour in Sherrif Labrador's nose. So everyone start singing again. Oh, why don't you draw along while I sing my drawing song? And we can all sing along. Doobie doobie doop doop doo. You know what? I don't even know if I sang that right. I'm sure the kids remember. Right. Anyway, let's get on with this drawing. Doo-doo. Right, that's his nose. And his eyebrows are black as well. So let's get them coloured in. Right, just like that. Try and fill in all them little white blanks. And then the inside of his, let's do his eyes black as well. Just like that. And what do we need to do next? Next, we need a light blue colour because we need to colour in his tie. You ready? Great. Get his tie coloured in. That's the bottom bit. And now the top bit. And now we're going to need a yellow because we're going to colour in all them stripes in his badge. Have you got a yellow? Great. Right, so let's get the stripes on his arms coloured in. On both arms. And then also the badge. Right, we need to get our light blue again. Because I forgot to do the letter B, which is on his hat. You got your blue again? Right. So, on his hat, we're going to draw the letter B. Now, to draw the letter B, we're going to do one line that goes down like that. And then we are going to do a backwards C that goes to the middle. And then another one goes from the middle to the bottom. And then he's got two little dots, which are supposed to be ears, I think, at the top of the B. So one on one side and one on the other. And there you go. Now, we're almost finished, but I think we need to get our black pen, or in my case, I'm going to use my black paintbrush, and we're just going to draw around Sherrif Labrador to get it finished. Now, you don't have to do this. If you are happy with how your Sherrif Labrador is looking, brilliant, that's great. Get that picture, stick it up on the wall, that's amazing. If you do want to do a little bit more, then what you're going to do is get your black pen or crayon, and we're going to draw around our Sherrif Labrador just to get him finished up. So the very first thing I'm going to do with my black paintbrush is I'm just going to draw his smile just like that. Oh, and I'm going to colour in his shoes that I forgot to do earlier. I bet some of you are shouting at the screen, you forgot your shoes. And then I am going to put the line back for his trousers. And then I'm just going to go around his body and all around him and draw the pencil outline. Sorry, not the pencil, the pen outlines. Just to get him finished up, go around that tail. I'm going to go over all the pencil outlines. So anywhere where you can see pencil, you can just go over that. Sometimes when you do this, it makes your picture look a little bit neater because it straightens up all them lines. Now this will be hard to do with a paintbrush, so sometimes it's better to get a black pen and use a black pen just to draw all around the edges. Just like I'm doing here, I'm just going around all the edges, everywhere that I had pencil before. And then I'm going to draw that X on the tie again. So I'm drawing the letter X. And then the letter V underneath. And I'm going to put a line across there. And then on his, I'm going to go around his hat. Just like this. Around the bottom of his hat. I'm going to leave the B as it is. And then I'm going to go around his head. One line there and one line there, and then I'm going to go around the bottom of his face. And if you're finding this difficult to do, you can ask your parent or teacher, anyone that is helping looking after you. And then almost done. I just need to go around his ears. Yeah, it's a nice way of just neatening up your drawing. And it doesn't matter if it's not perfect, because you're just learning at the moment, practicing. And then I'm just going to go around his eyes. Whoop. Just like that. And then last of all, if you can see any pencil lines, you could go and rub them out if you got a rubber. If you're using a paintbrush, just be very careful. Wait until your paint is dry, and then when your paint is dry, you can just get your rubber and go around anywhere you can see pencil lines still in your drawing and just rub them out. I can see some in my eyes here, so I'm going to get rid of them. Bit there, and get rid of that. And there you go. That is Sherrif Labrador. I hope you're super happy with your drawing, and if you're not, if anything went wrong, don't worry. That's a great thing about learning to draw. You can draw and draw and draw and draw again and again and again, and every time you do it, you're going to get better and better and better. It's all about practice. So all you got to do is, if you want to draw it again, stop this video, play it again, listen to my instructions again, and then eventually you'll get better than I am, showing me your drawing, and I might even show it off in one of my next videos, just like I did with a previous video when I showed how a very talented little artist called Poppy drew Peppa Pig. And I'm happy to do that for others as well. Just get your parents or your carers or your teachers to send across an email with a picture of your drawing. Now, we're almost finished, but before we do, we just need to write down Sherrif Labrador's name. Now, Sherrif Labrador has a very long name. So, not to make it too difficult, we are just going to write Sherrif. And I am going to use a red colour to write his name. If you got your red, in fact, you can pick whatever colour you want to write his name. I'm picking a red, you can pick whatever colour you want. I'll let you choose. You got your colour ready? Great. Now, the first thing we need is to write the letter S. So we're going to do a big S because all names start with a capital S. Right, now to do an S is a bit like the letter 8, but we just don't. So to draw the letter 8, you normally go up and down, then around, then down and back on yourself. Now to do the letter 8, you would join up these bits here, but we're not going to do that. We're going to leave the little gap, then we got a big S. Next, we're going to do a H. And to do an H, it's dead easy. You just do a line down like that, and then in the middle, we are going to, it's like a letter N. Just go across like that. Next, we need an E. And to do an E, it's almost like drawing a circle. So, draw a circle, but leave a gap in the middle there. Or it's a bit like the letter C. But it's like a circle with a gap in the middle. And then you just draw a line across the middle, just like that. And that's a letter E. Then we need an R. So that's like a little H almost. So it's one line down there, and then just a little curvy bit at the top, like that. And then we need an I. That's dead easy. It's just one line with a dot on top. And then we need two Fs. So we start at the top, we go up, around and down, and then a line in the middle. And we're going to do it again because it's two. Up, around and down, and a line in the middle.
Little Lamb Learning.
Hello! Today I'm going on a brand new adventure. I'm using my magic paintbrush that can take me to anywhere I want to go so that I can do some art. I'm off now to meet my hero. I'll travel back in time to meet Steamboat Willie, later known as Mickey Mouse. Hello there!
Why, hello! It's well to meet you.
I'm Scotty Seal, and I'd love to draw a picture of you so I can show my friends back home. Would that be okay?
Yes, you can draw me. Let me do a pose.
Right, so the very first thing we're going to do is get our pencil and we're going to draw a bunch of circles. This is really easy. So, first of all, we're going to draw two circles just like this. So, draw the first circle. Doesn't matter if it's not perfectly round. Just try your best, like I am. See, my circle isn't perfect. Have one circle like that, and then underneath we're going to do another circle, and we're going to try and make it exactly the same. So let's just, it's almost like the letter 8. In fact, if it helps, you could do the letter 8. So you could do like the letter 8, just like that. So you got your circle at the top, and then your circle at the bottom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line right down the middle of our top circle. And then we're going to draw a line right across the middle. So we're going to find the middle here, and then we're just going to draw a line straight across like that. Now, in the middle of this part here, and in the middle of here, we are going to draw 2 more circles. One there, and one there. Okay, so we got a big circle at the top, and then we got another big circle at the bottom, and then we're doing a line down the middle and a line across the middle as well. So one at the top, one at the side, and then here we're putting one circle, and on the other side on the top we're putting another circle. Now, right in the middle of that cross, we're going to do a tiny little circle, because this is going to be Mickey Mouse's nose. So there you go. Going to put a circle just like that. And then we're going to draw the letter M. M. So we're going to start here in the middle of this side, and then we're going to end over here. So I'm going to draw a big letter M. So going up and down in the middle, and then up and down on the other side. Can you do that? So it's a big letter M. You start over here on the left hand side, and we're going to go up and around and to the middle, and then up and around to the other side. And then where you can see this bit of line here, we're just going to draw across like that. And already you can see we've got a nice big round circle, which is Mickey Mouse's face. Now what we need to do next are 2 more circles for his eyes. But we're going to make these a little bit stretchy. So you can do this a bit loose. Just get your pencil and go like that. Can you copy that? And then do it on the other side as well. Doesn't have to be perfect. 1, 2. We're almost there. See how quick it takes? Now we're going to do at the bottom here, underneath the nose and in the bottom section of the face, we're going to do the letter U. So it's like a straight line, but it bends. So we're going to start from this corner right here, and then we're going to go over here. So we're going to draw a line. It's going to go down and around, just like that. So you start here, you go down and around. So you're going underneath the letter M, and it's a big U. So it almost looks like a heart. Can you see? It's almost like a big heart. And you've got a nice big smile for Mickey's mouth. Now we are going to work on the body. So where we've got the head here, and we've got the big circle at the bottom. So in the middle of here and here, we're going to draw a line down to the other circle, just like that. And then where these connect, we're going to draw another line across, just like that. And then Mickey has 2 big buttons on his trousers, on his shorts. So in the middle, we're going to draw a line, and then in the middle of this side, we're going to draw, it's a bit like his eyes, exactly the same, but we're not going to colour them in. You got one there, and then on the other side, do it again, and one there. We're almost finished. And then we're going to draw his legs. But before we draw his legs, we're going to do the bottom of his shorts. So we're going to do one line out there, and then one line out there, just like that. And then on the other side, one line there, and then another line just there. Can you see what I did? And then we're going to connect these lines. So that's one side. And then another side. And those are Mickey's shorts. Now, we got to give him arms and legs and a tail. Let's do the tail first because that's really easy. Basically, you can go on this side or you can go on that side. And all we're going to do is draw a line just like that. Because Mickey has a really skinny, thin tail. So just go like that and hey presto, his tail is done. Now, Mickey did a pose for us and he was waving. So he's got his arms up in the air. So on this side, I'm going to draw a line just like that. It's a bit like the smile. It's another U really. So it's another U just like that. And underneath it, I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to do that on the other side as well. So the letter U is there. And then underneath the letter U again. Now, to do his hands, we're going to draw some circles on the bottom of each of his arms. Just like that. And then just like in my other lessons, we're going to do the letter N for his thumb. So that's an N. And then we're going to do the letter M. So that's one finger, two fingers, and then we're going to do it again. And that's giving Mickey all these fingers there. Whoop. And then on this side, we'll repeat the process. So once again, for his thumb, the letter N, and then we're going to do two big M's. So one M. And another M. And Mickey now has all of his fingers. Now, all we got to do is do his legs. So we're going to draw one line, two line for one leg, and then one line and two lines for his other leg. And all we got to do then is give him some feet. So we're going to draw one circle at the bottom, and then another circle at the bottom. And then we're going to do another circle there. And on this side, another circle there. Did you see what I did? And then we're just going to join it up where we'll draw a line along the bottom and a line along the bottom there. And then let's just go around it. And then let's draw a little line here and here. And we've got Mickey Mouse, but let's do some colouring in. Now, Mickey Mouse is in black and white, so all you need is a black crayon or a black pen or a black paintbrush. Just make sure that you ask your parents or your grandparents or your teachers or your carers, any adult who is with you, just make sure you're allowed to use these black pens or anything like that because you don't want to make a mess. And if you need help, then they're going to be able to help you out, and this is going to be a lot of fun. Right, so I'm going to go and get I'm going to use my black crayon. Right, so now with my black crayon, I am going to go around and colour in and go around all the lines and go over all the pencil work that we did. Are you ready? Let's get started. I'm going to begin with the ears. That's one ear, and then colour that in. If I'm going too fast, just pause the video, colour it in at your own pace, and then unpause the video and carry on. And always, you can always rewind the video if something went wrong and start again, because we all learn by practicing. You can't learn by doing everything right the first time. You got to get things wrong because you learn from your mistakes. So now I'm going to draw a line around the head, just like that. You might need a carer or a parent to help you. And then I'm going to colour in this bit here. So I'm going to do my big M again. Another big M. I'm colouring in them spaces there. And then I'm going to colour in his nose. And then I'm going to colour in his eyes. And then I'm going to go over his mouth, just like that. And I'm going to put a little line just on top of each of them, just to give it a big smile. Then I'm going to colour in his body, just like this. And colour in his arms, just like that. Do his arms either side first. And then I'm going to do the N for his thumb and the M's for his fingers. And I'm going to colour that in. And I'm going to do that on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get them all coloured in. And his shorts, because Mickey's in black and white, has no colour, so we're just going to go around there, down, around. Let's get his shorts all drawn in. And let's draw his buttons as well. Draw his tail. And last of all, let's get his feet drawn and coloured in. And now I'm just going to go around the outside of the shoe like that. And the same on his other foot. And last of all, I am going to get my rubber and I'm going to rub out all of the pencil work. So I'm going to do it carefully and I'm going to rub out anywhere where I can see the pencil showing through. Rub out all them pencil lines so that all we've got left is our drawing of Mickey Mouse. Now, I say he's got no colour, but Mickey Mouse later on did have colour added. So if you do want to add some colour, you could get a red crayon, and Mickey Mouse famously has red shorts. So let's colour these shorts in red, just like that. I like to sing little songs when I am drawing. Maybe you like to sing little songs too. Make up a little song or maybe sing along with me. We go, I'm drawing a picture of Mickey Mouse. And I need a yellow crayon while I'm colouring all about. Let's colour in them shoes in a yellow. And that's it. Even when Mickey Mouse is in colour, he doesn't have a lot of colour. He has yellow shoes, red shorts, and hey presto, we've got Mickey Mouse. The only thing we need to do now is write Mickey's name. And let's do that in red. Right, so to spell Mickey, we've got the letter M, which we've been using to draw his eyes and his fingers. So let's do a big letter M. Up, down, down. And now we need an I, so that's straight down and a dot on top. And now we need a C, which is like a half a circle. So up and around. Now we need a K, which is easy. It's one big line. And then it's like a V on his side. So we got one line goes there. And then another line goes there. So now we've got Mick. But it's Mickey, so we need an E and a Y. Now an E can be a little bit more difficult. So what you can do is draw a bit of a circle and then draw a line through the circle like that, and then just leave this bit off here and go around it. So it's, well, basically it's like a C but with a line in the middle. So draw a C with a line in the middle and you got an E. And last of all we need a Y, and the Y is easy. It's one line down and then another line on top, sitting on top of the other line like that. So that's Mickey. Now we need mouse. So we need our letter M again. So up, down, up, down. We need an O, which is easy because we've done lots of circles. So we got O. We need a U, which we've been using to do the mouth. So we got a U. We got an S, which is a little bit more tricky. So start at the top. You go up, down to the middle, then around, down, and back up again. And last of all, we need an E. So just like there, we're going to draw the letter C. Just like that. And then at the top, we're going to draw a line in the middle. And there we go. Mickey Mouse. Thanks, Steamboat Willie. I've got to go home now, but it was great meeting you. Bye.
Little Lamb Learning.
Hello, I'm Scotty Seal, and I'm an explorer and an artist. I've been all around the world, and every time I get home, I love to draw what I've seen on my latest adventure. During my last trip, I watched an amazing show called Peppa Pig. It is so funny. So I'm going to draw Peppa right now, and I want you all to draw along. The very first thing you need to do is draw a circle. Once you've got your circle, pick either a pink pen, a pink crayon, or a pink paintbrush, and we can get started. So now you've got your circle, we're going to draw some shapes to help create Peppa Pig. Now Peppa Pig's got 2 ears on the top of her head, and to me they look like the little letter N. So we're going to draw one little N and a second little M. And then Peppa Pig has got a big nose. But again, to me, it almost looked like a big letter C. So I'm going to draw a big letter C off the end of the circle. And then from there, I'm going to go from the end of the nose, and I'm going to draw all the way around to the other side of the head. And it doesn't matter if it isn't perfect, because like I said, Peppa Pig isn't perfect, and we're all just learning. Right, in the nose, I'm going to draw another little circle at the end of the nose. And then inside that circle, I'm going to draw 2 more circles, but I'm going to get a brown pen to do that. 1 little circle, 2 little circles. And then I'm going to get another pink pen, and I'm going to draw a U, like the letter U, for the mouth. And that is going to be Peppa's smile. Now Peppa's got some more circles for the eyes and her cheeks. So I'm going to get my other pink pen again, and I'm going to draw 1 circle in front of it and another circle to the side of it. And then I'm going to get a black pen to do the eyeballs. Go 1, 2. Now what else are we missing? I know, Peppa's got a nice big lovely pink cheek. Draw the cheek in just like that. Now Peppa's also got a body, and she wears a little dress. Now the best way to draw the dress is to draw 2 lines. So we're going to get 1 line, and we're going to draw it like that. And then we're going to get another line on the other side, and we're going to draw it like that. And then we're going to do a straight line at the bottom, connecting it just like that. Now we are going to get the pink pen again, and we're going to do a little squiggle for the tail. So we're going to start, and we're going to go up and around again. And that's all you got to do for the tail. And for the arms are really easy. They're just 2 little sticks. So we got 1 little stick and another little stick, and then we got 1 little stick comes off at the end there, another little stick at the end there, and we do it on the other hand too. 1, 2. How easy was that? Oh, and of course Peppa's got 2 legs. So it's another little stick down at the bottom, and another little stick down at the bottom. And we're going to get our black pen again, and her feet are also really easy to draw. It's another flat line and another flat line. And there you go, you've got Peppa Pig. All we got to do now is colour her in. So I'm going to get a kind of orange colour for her body. And then when you've got your orange colour, we're just going to colour her in like this. And we're going to try and stay inside the lines. But it doesn't matter if you go outside the line, as long as you're having fun. That is the main thing. So I'm going to colour it all in nice and, take as long as you want. There we go, we got the dress coloured in. And now we're going to find another pink, a light colour pink, to colour in the head. So it's got to be a little bit lighter than the lines that we've used. And we're just going to fill it in. And we're going to fill it all in. I'm going to try and stay inside the lines, but don't worry if you don't.
Little Lamb Learning.
I'm currently having a lovely time exploring Australia, and I saw a great cartoon called Bluey. Have you seen it? It's amazing. Well, I'm going to draw him as soon as I get home. Bluey looks a little bit like a rectangle, which is similar to a square but longer. So first of all, we're going to draw a rectangle which has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is going to be Bluey's body. Right, just so, I'm going to go over this, but just round off the corners. So I'm going to go 1 line at the top, 1 line down the side, 1 line down the other side, and 1 line along the bottom. And then I'm just going to connect the corners like this. Nice and round. Again, don't worry if it doesn't look perfect, because we're all just learning. Now, Bluey has 2 ears on top of his head that look like triangles. So on the one side, we're going to put a triangle right here, just like that. Up and down. And then we're going to do it on the other side as well. Up and down. And then we're going to do it again for the inside of the ears. Up and down. Up and down. Now, Bluey's got 2 big eyes, but his nose sticks out. So we're going to draw 1 eye under the first ear, and it's going to come in the top half of his face. We're going to draw a circle just like that, and then we're going to do a little circle in the middle. Then I'm going to draw a line out to there, and then I'm going to go down, and when I get down to there, I'm going to curve it around into a smile. And I'm going to draw another triangle, but upside down. So right here in the middle of the nose, I'm going to draw a triangle right there. And hidden behind the nose, I'm going to draw another circle for Bluey's other eye. And should try and make that come underneath this ear. And I'm going to draw a little bit of a black dot for his pupil right there. Once we've finished drawing Bluey's face, let's draw Bluey's arms and legs. So first of all, let's draw 1 leg. We're going to do 1 line and then another line. That's 1 leg. And then we're going to do another line on the other side and another line there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. And then we're going to stick 2 lines out the side. Those are for his arms. And I'm going to put 2 lines on the other side. And I'm putting these lines going upwards because we're going to have Bluey waving. But let's get the feet done first. So I'm going to draw the letter U. And I'm going to connect it to these lines. So I'm going to draw the letter U right there. And I'm going to do another U right at the end of his other foot. And then I'm going to go 1, 2 lines, 1, 2 lines for his toes. And in total, I'm going to do 4 U's. I'm going to do 1 U for the thumb. So we're going to put 1 U there. And then we're going to put 3 U's. In fact, it's going to be like the letter M and 1 N. So we're going to go draw the letter M and then 1 N. And we're going to do that on the other hand. So this time we're going to do another U for that thumb facing downwards. And then we're going to do the letter M again. And then the letter N. And there's his hand. And last of all, we're just going to go 1 line, 2 lines, and then the letter M one more time for the end of his tail. And hey presto, you've drawn Bluey, but we're not finished yet. Let's colour Bluey in. So we're going to need 3 colour blues, a light blue, a normal blue, and a dark blue. Let's begin with the light blue. And let's colour in all of Bluey's body. Right, first of all, we are going to get the dark blue and colour in all of Bluey's patches. So his ears are dark blue. And then let's get his other ear coloured dark blue. And then around Bluey's eyes are dark blue. So we're going to just draw around his eyes like this. And around the other eye like that. And then we're going to colour that all in. And do it on the other side as well. And Bluey also has some patches on him. So we're going to do 1 patch here. And then 2 patches on this side. And the end of his tail is dark blue as well. Next, we're going to get our light colour blue to do his belly. And his belly, we're going to draw a big N. And then we're going to colour the inside of that in. And then we're going to colour the ends of his feet and his hands. So let's colour his hand in light blue. And we're going to colour this hand in the light blue. And we're going to colour his feet in the light blue. And then we're going to get our normal blue and colour in the rest of Bluey. So in between his eyes here, we can colour in. We can colour in the tops of his arms. And his other arm. And his feet. And his other foot. The rest of his tail. And the only thing we're not going to colour in is we're not going to colour in around his mouth, because his mouth and nose area is a kind of brown orange colour. So we're going to leave that, but the rest of him we are going to colour blue. And we're going to go around the dark patches. And we're going to go around the belly as well. We're going to get it all coloured in. Try and fill in any little white dots that you can see, but don't worry if you don't get all of it. Great, now we've got all of Bluey's blue colour coloured in. We forgot to colour his nose in. So we're going to get my dark blue again and colour in his nose. And the last colour we need to get is a very light brown colour. And that is what we're going to colour in around his nose and his mouth. I'm almost done, but I think Bluey does have a bit of light blue, the same light blue used on his belly, that goes around his mouth. Just like that. Oh, and he needs some eyebrows, which are also in the light colour blue. And we're just going to do one eyebrow there and one eyebrow there. And hey presto, we've got a cartoon drawing of Bluey. I hope your drawing turned out good as well. I'm sure it is amazing. I'm going to put this Bluey up on my iceberg wall.
Little Lamb Learning.
I was just having a swim along the coast of California when I met a family. They've seen my drawing videos and they asked if I could draw their baby. They said his name is JJ. Apparently he's in a show called Cocomelon. Do you know it? Well, I'm going to draw JJ right now. Why don't you join in too? Right, if you would like to draw JJ from Cocomelon as well, this is how you should do it. First of all, I'm going to draw a circle again. And this is going to be JJ's head. And I'm using my pink pen, which I'm also going to use to colour in the head in a bit. So I've got my circle, and then in the middle, I'm going to draw 2 more circles. And those are going to be JJ's eyes. And then in the middle here, I'm going to draw a circle, a half a circle on one side and half a circle on another side. And then I'm going to colour it all in. So let's get colouring it all in. We'll try and stay inside the lines. Have you done that? Great! Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to get a brown colour because JJ has brown eyes. And his eyes are pretty big. And we're going to do 2 big circles right in the middle of the white circles. And then we're going to get a black and we're going to do 2 smaller circles inside. Just like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get our brown colour again and we're going to draw his eyebrows. And we're going to draw one line here above his eye and another line here above his eye. And then we're going to draw his nose, and his nose is going to be like the letter N. It's just going to be a curved line and it's just going to be in between his eyes, and we're just going to draw a little bump just like that. And that is his nose. And then we're going to give him a big smile, which is going to be like the letter U. And we're going to start from one eye and we're going to go to the other eye. So we're going to get our pen here and we're going to draw a big smile to make JJ really, really happy. And we've got JJ's face. Well, we're not finished yet because next we're going to do his hair. So we're going to get a yellow colour, and on the top of his head we're going to colour in a little circle like that. But he has like a little whippy hair. Once we draw the little circle like that, then we're going to draw a triangle on one side, and that is his hair on the top of his head. But JJ also has a body, and he likes to wear his greeny blue, let's say blue pajamas. Now his body is almost the same size as his head. So we're going to draw a square roughly the same size of his head underneath his body. So we've got one line, 2 lines, and the last line straight across. And we're going to colour that in. And then we're going to do his arms and legs. And we're going to have his arms up in the air. So we're going to draw one line out and then another line out. And we're going to join them up and then colour that in. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. One line, 2 lines, connect it up and colour it in. And then we're going to do the same for the legs. One line on one side of the body and then another line, colour that in. And then do that on the other side as well. One line and then another line, just joining up with the body here. And we're going to colour that in. And then we've got to do his hands and feet. Now his feet are in the bottom of his pyjamas, so we're just going to draw a U or half a circle, and we're just going to colour that in like that, and that's his feet. And then for his neck, it's all connected, so we're just going to make sure that's filled in there. And then we're going to get our pink colour again, and we're going to draw a circle on his hand here, and a circle for his other hand here. And then we're going to do one finger, and he's got one thumb, and 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. And on the other hand, one thumb on the top of the circle, and then over here on the other side of the circle, 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. So we got him looking really happy and waving. Now we're almost finished, but what we're going to do next is get a lighter blue, and we're going to just add some patterns to his pyjamas. So first of all, where you button up your pyjamas, we're just going to draw a line down the middle like that. And on JJ's pyjamas, he likes to have little whales on it. So we're going to do a lot of little circles all around his pyjamas. And then off of the circles, we're going to draw a little tail. And that is just like the pattern on AJ's pyjamas, except he has some other colours as well. So we're going to get a yellow. And we're going to do the same thing with the yellow. We're going to put some of them in. Just anywhere you want, all around the pyjamas. And we're going to do the tail. And I'm also going to put 2 lines on the end, because that's for the whale's fin. If you can't do this, don't worry, just draw little circles, that's fine. And then last of all, we're going to get a darker blue. And we're going to put some more little circles on. 1, anywhere we can fit it in. And then we're going to add the tail. And there you go. We've got JJ from Cocomelon. Do you think we should do anything else? We could maybe get a bit of white and put just a little bit of a dot in his eyes like that. Maybe we could get a darker pink and give him some rosy cheeks like that, just to make him look extra happy. And of course, we got to write his name, which is dead simple. It's 1J. So we start, we go down, and then we go up. That's 1J. Then we're going to do it again. We're going to go down and back up. Then we're going to put a line at the top. And we've got the name JJ.
Little Lamb Learning.
Hello! Today, I was in Italy having a real good look around when I bumped into a super friend of mine. You might know him. He's called Mario. Sometimes he's a plumber, but often he's off rescuing friends and racing go-karts. Have you heard of him? You have? Should we draw a picture of him together? Great! Let's get started. Now, Super Mario might look a little bit difficult to draw, but I'm sure I can find a nice, easy way to show you how to do it. And by the end of this video, you're going to be able to draw my friend Super Mario too. So, let's get started. Right, so we're going to begin with a circle, and this is going to be for Super Mario's face. So, draw a circle just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then when you've done your circle, we're going to do 2 circles just on the side. So, half a circle there, or the letter C, and then we're going to do the letter C backwards on the other side. And then in the middle, we're going to do 2 big circles, and those are going to be Super Mario's eyes. So we'll do 1 circle there, and then 1 circle there, and then we're going to do 1 circle in the middle. In fact, let's get another pink colour. I'm going to get a slightly darker pink colour, because this is going to be Mario's nose. And it's going to go in the middle of his eyes. And it's going to go right here. Just like that. And I'm going to colour it in straight away. And that's Mario's nice big round nose. And then we're going to get our original pink. And we're going to colour in all the rest of the area here. Try and stay inside the lines, but if you can't, it doesn't matter, because it's all about learning, and the more you draw and the more you do, the better you'll get every time. If you want to get really good at anything, you got to do it a lot. So if you want to be really good at drawing, you got to draw every day as much as possible. You can draw pictures of your favourite characters off the TV. You can draw pictures of your family. You can draw pictures of your friends. When I was little, I used to draw my family and friends all the time. And everyone used to love seeing my pictures. Now, Super Mario's, the bottom of his face is a little bit bigger than this. So we're just going to draw a line down and then along and then up, like that. So we're just making his face a little bit longer because Mario also has a big mustache. And we'll do that. Well, we can do that now. Get your black pen. And we're going to, where his nose is, find the middle of his nose. And we're going to draw one line up like that. And then we're going to draw one line up like that. And then we're going to draw a big W. So there's one big W. And then we're going to do a little W in the middle. And then another W up like that, and there you go. You've got Super Mario's bushy moustache, and we're going to colour that in now. Colour in Super Mario's nice big bushy black moustache. Colour it all in. And what we could do is maybe draw a line around Mario's nose, just like that. Have you done yours yet? Great. Now let's give Mario a smile. Mario's smile is about the same size as his nose. So where his nose starts here, so we're going to start here and we're going to end there. So it's about the same size as his nose, and we're just going to draw a line under his moustache. And that's all you need to do. And then we're going to give him some eyebrows. So we're going to put one line above that eye. Then one line above that eye. And then next, we're going to get the colour blue. And these are going to be for Super Mario's eyes. So we're going to do a circle in the middle of that eye. Mario's got quite big pupils, they're called. That's what the colour bit of your eye is called. It's the pupil. And we're going to get our black again and do another circle inside of his eyes. And we're going to colour them in just like that. Now, if you're using paints, you could also get a bit of white and just dab two little white dots like that. But if you don't have a white, it's no problem. But if you do have a white, you could also put a little bit of a dot on his nose for lighting. Now, we also need a brown colour, and that is for the side of Mario's hair. So we're just going to go like that. We're just going to put a line down the side, either side of his head. And we're not going to go all the way around his head, and I'll tell you why. Because Super Mario famously wears a big red hat. So what we need to do next is, around the top of his head, is get your red pen or crayon or paintbrush, and we're going to paint a line just like that. And that's the top of his hat. Then we're going to draw, well, like a half a circle, a big N, and we're going to go from one ear to the other ear, and we're going to go just like that. And Mario's hat is really big, so don't worry if it's, how big you go. You can do whatever you want. Just maybe think of it as half the size of his head. So we're going to do a line from here to there, and it's like a half circle. And then we're going to colour. No, we're not going to colour it all in, actually. Before we do that, we have to draw a circle in the middle. because Mario has a big letter M in the middle of his hat. So draw a circle, and when you've done that, you can colour it all in. Try and stay inside the lines, but as I always say, if you can't, it doesn't matter, because we're just learning, and the more pictures you draw, the better you will get, because practice makes perfect. And when you finish colouring in, we're going to draw a big letter M, which is for Mario, right in the middle of his hat. Now we're going to get our black pen again, and if you can't do this, don't worry about it. Maybe ask for a teacher or a parent or a carer to help you out. What I'm going to do is where you can see the top of his hat, well, the bottom of his hat and the top of his head, I'm going to draw a line just along here. Yeah, if you can't do it yourself, maybe ask a parent to help you do this bit. So you got one line there, and then I'm going to draw another line just above it, just like this. And that is for Super Mario's, like the peak of his hat. If you can't do it, don't worry, it won't make any difference. It's just a bit of extra that you can try. Right, what we got to do next is Super Mario's body. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the colour blue, and we're going to do a circle about the same size of Mario's head. So, draw a circle down here, just like that. And then we're going to colour it all in, because this is Super Mario's belly. Colour it all in nice and quickly. And then I'm going to draw one line there and another line there on the one side of Mario's head. And then one line there and another line there on the other side. And you'll see why in a bit. Basically, Super Mario wears something called dungarees, which is like big jeans that you put strapped on over your top. Right, now under that, Mario wears a red jumper. So we're going to need our colour red again. And where we can see this little gap here underneath his chin, we're going to colour that in red, because that's the top of his jumper. So it's almost like a square. Just there. And then we're going to give him his arms. So let's make Mario waving with one arm. So one line, two lines, and then we're going to join them lines there. And we're going to colour this all in, just like that. And then his other arm, we're going to have down. So we're going to have one line there, and one line there. Maybe we should make Mario jumping. Let's make Mario jumping. So he's going to have one hand up in the air, kind of waving, and then the other hand down. And then we're going to get our blue again, and we're going to do Mario's legs. And let's put one line out like that, and one line out like that on one side, and colour that in. And then one line out like that, and one line out like that on the other side. Because we're going to have Mario. Because Mario likes to do a lot of jumping, doesn't he? You know, he jumps over all the bad guys and over the pipes and everything. He does a lot of running and a lot of jumping. So let's have him jumping. Now, we need that yellow that I mentioned earlier. Because we're going to have to put two little... So where you can see these lines up here. Here, we're just going to do one circle there and one circle there. Because those are the buttons. Now, for the next bit, we are going to need, what do we need? The colour brown again. Because we've got to draw Super Mario shoes. And for Super Mario shoes, we're just going to do a circle at the end of his feet. So we'll do one kind of stretchy circle like that. And then on his other foot, another stretchy circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is all about learning how to draw. And you see that when I draw, it's all shapes, and it's very easy. Whenever you draw anything, think of the shapes first and then add in the extra bits later on. So there's his feet. Now we're almost finished, but let's get our black pen again and just put in the last bits of detail. If you find this difficult, ask your parents or do it with a pencil first and then use a black pen. But before you use any pens or paints, make sure to ask permission first. So once you got your black pen, we're going to, right here, we're going to draw some details. So I'm going to draw one line down and then another line down either side. And then I'm going to do the letter V. And then on the other side, one line down and then on the edge, another line down and the letter V. So those are the straps for Super Mario's dungarees. And whilst we're here with the black pen, let's just draw a line there. Now, Super Mario wears white gloves. So let's give him some hands. We're going to draw, first of all, the letter N. So we're going to go the letter N there, and that's going to be his thumb. And then we're going to draw a big M. M. 1, 2. Those are 2 fingers, but we need one more finger because Super Mario has 3 fingers. And there you go. That's one hand. And then here, because we're going to have his hand the other way around, we're going to draw the letter U. That's for his thumb. And then we're going to draw a W. That's 2 of his fingers. And then one more U. And there's Super Mario's other glove. Now, you can leave Super Mario like this, but if you're feeling brave, we can do a few more things. So, let's just draw some lines around him. We're going to draw, where you can see his arms, we're going to draw one line there, and then one line on the other side, and then a line down where his hand is. And let's do it for the other arm as well. One line there, one line there, go along the edges, and there you go. Let's do the body as well. Let's draw around all the colours. And just let your pen follow the edge. Just like that. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work straight away, because you can try again. And then eventually, you'll get it right. Now, we might as well do Super Mario's face while we're at it. So, we're just going to go around all the edges. I'm going to draw right around just like that. And as you can see, my line isn't perfect either. And I'm the teacher. So if your line isn't perfect, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to draw around his hair. Just like that. And then around his ears. Just like that. And then I'm going to draw a little line in his ears. And then I might as well do his hat as well. I'm going to go around his hat. Just like that. And then let's just put a line around the top of his eyes. Just like that. And I suppose we could always get the pink off of his nose. And give him some rosy cheeks. And there we go. We've got a jumping Super Mario. Did you like my Mario accent there? That's for all my Italian fans out there. That's my Italian accent. Super Mario. And let's write Mario. So to write Mario, we need an M. And to do an M, a capital M, we're going to go up, then down, then up again, then down again. That's the letter M. M. And then we're going to do an A. We're going to go up and down, and then in the middle put a line. That's an A. Then we're going to do the letter R. All these are in capital, so we're going to do one line there, and then we're going to do a half circle to the middle. So we start at the top, and then we stop in the middle. And then here, we're going to put a line down. That's the letter R. That's a bit more difficult. But the letter I is really easy because it's just one line. And an O is really easy. It's just a circle. There we go. Mario, my friend, Super Mario.
Little Lamb Learning.
Hello. Today I was exploring Adventure Bay and I wanted to find my way home, but I got a little bit lost. So I found a policeman and he pointed me in the right direction. And his name was Chase. Apparently he's in a TV show called Paw Patrol. And as a thank you for helping me, I told him that when I got home, I was going to draw a picture of him and put it on my YouTube channel. So me and you are going to draw a picture of Chase from Paw Patrol. Now, he might look like a bit of a complicated character to draw, but I reckon I can find a nice, easy way that we can all draw him. So let's get started. As always, we're going to begin with the head. Now, I'm going to find a light brown, orangey colour, and I think I am going to use my paints today to do this. Remember, if you're using paints, ask permission from whoever is in charge first. That could be your parents, your grandparents, your teachers, your carers. Make sure to ask before you start using paints. Right, so let's get the head done. I'm going to draw a circle. And then I'm going to draw two little round circles. So I'm going to look for kind of the middle of the face. And I'm going to draw one little circle there, not too big. And then another little circle there. And then I am going to colour all of this in. You can join along with me. As always, don't worry if you go outside of the lines. If you can keep it inside the line, that will be great. But we're just practicing and learning how to draw here, so don't worry too much. It's all about having fun. Right, so we've got our big orange circle. Next, I'm going to get a brown colour. And we're going to use that for the nose. And I'm going to draw a triangle. So you got one eye, the other eye, and then just below the eye, I'm going to draw a line across there. And then this is an upside down triangle. So this is going to be his nose. And then I'm also going to use the same colour to do a big smile, because the Chase that I met today was a very happy chap. So that's his big smile, and he's got some dots on his nose. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 dots there, and 1, 2, 3 dots there. Then we're going to get a slightly lighter brown. If you're using paints, you can mix in some white paint to make your brown a little bit lighter. And what we're going to do here is we're going to draw a line right down the middle of his face. Now that brown still looks a bit dark, so I'm going to make it a little bit lighter. Like I said, add a bit more white paint to it. Ask an adult and they can help you do this. There we go. And I'm going to just do a line. I'm going to paint that line down the middle, just like that. And then I'm going to go around the top and just to that side of his face. And I'm going to do it on the other side as well. And I'm going to colour this in. So you got that middle line, you're going to go up, and then you're going to go around the edge to here. And then you're going to do the same on the other side, round the edge to there. Then we are going to colour two big circles in the middle, because those are his eyes. And then we're going to get our dark brown again, or a black colour, and we're going to put a dot right in the middle of his pupils. And then we're going to put a line above his eye, because these are his eyebrows. So we're going to put one line there and one line there. And once we got this colour, we're going to start drawing his hat. So we're going to put a line right across the top, because that's going to be the peak of his hat. Then what we're going to need is... we've got to give him a neck. So let's use the orange again. And let's put under his mouth, put 1 line, 2 lines, and then join them up like that. And then we're going to get our black colour again. And we're going to put a line under his neck. Because this is going to be his dog colour. Now, what do we need next? I think we need the colour blue. Because his hat is in blue and his clothes are in blue. So let's find a nice blue. And his hat, we're going to do this. We're going to put 1 line one side. And another line the other side. Can you see that? So you got a line either side. And then we're going to put a dot in the middle. And then we're going to connect this to the middle. And then down there. And that is the shape of his hat. But before we colour all this in, we're going to draw an upside down triangle for where his badge is going to go. So we're going to draw a line across. And we'll put a dot there. We'll go down and down. And then we're going to just colour in the corner like that. And then colour in the rest of the hat. And that is going to be his badge. That's his like police badge. Right, you can colour the rest of his hat in. And he has a yellow line across the top of his hat. So let's just add that in as well. And that's going to go just over the top of the black there. Just like that. Right, are we missing anything? I think we are. We haven't done his ears. So I need to get the brown colour again for him. And then, so his ears are going to go on either side of his hat. So we're going to draw 1 line up here and 1 line up there. And then we're going to draw a line down to his head. And another line down to his head. Now, before we colour that in, we need a pink colour for the inside of his ears. And we're going to draw another triangle for inside of his ears, just like that. And we'll do a triangle on this side as well. And then we're going to get our brown again and colour in the rest of his ears. Take your time, no rush. You take however long you need to do it. Alright. If you think I'm going too fast, just pause the video. Pause the video, do your colouring in or your drawing, and then press start again when you're ready to go. Right, so that is Chase's face. But we need to do his body. So we're going to get our blue colour again. And how should we do this? Right, we're going to draw 1 line out there. Again, it's like it's a bit of a triangle. Kind of. We're going to do 1 line out and 1 line out either side. Can you see how I did it? And then we're going to put a dot in the middle. And then we are going to connect that side to the dot and that side to the dot. And we're just like his hat, we're going to draw where his badge is, because his badge comes in just below his dog collar. Can you see what I did? Around, it's like, again, it's like an upside down triangle. Can you see how I did it? Right. Then we're just going to colour in his clothing. Just like that. And he's got a star on his badge, so we're going to need yellow paint again. And to draw the star, you draw up and down. Oh, you can't see that very well. Okay, what we need to do, the inside of his badge is blue. So let's get our blue again. And inside, we're just going to paint it like this. Can you do that? If any of this is difficult, ask an adult to help. Right. Now we're going to get our yellow again. We're going to try and paint a little tiny star. In fact, we won't even do a star. We'll just do some lines. So I'm going to draw one line. And then I'm going to do another line like that. So one line at the top and then 2 lines going off. Can you see how I did it? So 1 at the top and 2 at the bottom. It's almost like the letter Y upside down. In fact, do that. Draw the letter Y upside down. And then when you've done that, where you can see these gaps either side, just put another little line either side and there you go. You've got your star. Now, if you can find a grey colour, we could just add this, because that's the bit that holds the badge in place. And we could even just go around the badge with the grey paint, just to colour it in. See what I did? Oh, and he also... No, I won't do that. Right, let's now do his legs. So we can see either side we've got this upside down triangle, and I'm going to draw one line like that and another line like that. These are going to be his front legs, and then I'm going to do it again on the other side. One line there and then another line there, and then we're going to draw a line across at the bottom. Can you see what I did there? And then I'm going to colour that all in. You copy what I'm doing, but take your time. Like I said, you can always pause the video if I'm going too fast. And now we need the orange again, the same orange that I used to colour his face. And we need that because we're going to draw his feet. We're going to go one squashy circle. Imagine it like a football that's been sat on. It's been squished. So that's one squashy circle for his foot. And another squashy circle for his foot. And then I'm going to get my brown paint again. And I'm going to put 1, 2 lines there. And 1, 2 lines there. And those are going to be for his toes. And then I think we're going to do the bottom of his body. And we're just going to colour this in. We're going to put a line here. Do you see, like, so halfway between the legs, we're just going to put a line, and I've got a little bit darker blue at the bottom of his body. And all we need to do now is his feet at the back. So we're going to get our brown again. And what's the best way of doing this? I'm going to get a line and just go off of there. And I'm going to do it on the other side and just go off of there. Can you see what I did? And then you're going to get your orange again. And just on either side of the legs, we're going to draw the letter C. And then we're backwards C on that side. And then we're going to colour that in. And then we're going to get our brown again. And colour in the rest of his legs. And give him toes up here as well. So those are his back legs, and those are his front legs. And then if you want to be really clever and put a bit more detail into your drawing, now you don't have to, because you could, if you've drawn it just like that, you could be really, really happy with your drawing. But if you want to do a bit more, if you're really enjoying drawing Chase, let's put a bit more detail into him. So I'm going to get my dark brown colour and I'm going to go all around him just to give him an outline. So all around the edges, I'm going to draw an outline for him. Go all around his face. Just like this. And then we're going to go down. And we're going to just draw outlines all around the body. All around the edges. And almost forgot his ears. Let's put his ears up there. Oop. And that is Chase. And let's write his name. So we're going to do the letter C. So we're going to start and we're going to go up, then around, and down, and back up again. That is a C. Then we're going to do a H. We're going to do one line going down. And then starting from the middle, we're going to go across and down. And then we're going to do the letter A. We're going to draw a circle. And then on this side, we're going to put a line. That's an A. And then we need an S. And this is a bit like a snake. So we're going to start up by the A. And we're going to go up, down. But then when we get to the middle of the A, we're going to go across like a wiggly worm. And then curve back. It's almost like two letter C's. So a letter C going that way. And then the letter C goes that way. And last of all, we got the letter E. And we're going to draw a squishy circle like that. And then we're going to give it kind of like a tail.
Little Lamb Learning.
Hello! I found a wonderful place during my latest adventure. It's called Sesame Street. I met a great little fella called Elmo and he was telling me all about his wonderful friends. Would you like to see me draw my new friend Elmo? You would? That's wonderful. Why don't you draw Elmo too? To draw Elmo, we're first going to begin with a pencil because we're going to draw some guides to help us draw his face. So first of all, as always, we're going to begin with a circle. We're going to get our pencil and draw a faint circle just like that. And it doesn't matter if it's perfect. However you can do it will be just fine. Now, at the top of Elmo's head, he's got his big eyes. So we're going to draw two more circles. So we're going to draw one circle here. And then we're going to draw another circle here. It almost looked like a C and an O. So you got your O there. And then you got your C right there. And then in the middle of them two, we're going to do our last circle, but it's going to be a bit squashed. We're going to make it a bit oblong. So instead of it being perfectly round, it's going to be a little bit more stressed down, just like that. And that is going to be his nose. Right. Then we're going to draw his body. And his body, we're going to draw a bit like a pear. So instead of, it's going to be more like his nose. So instead of a perfect circle, we're going to start here and here, and we're just going to go out like that. It's like a big U again. All things in drawings are just made up of shapes and letters. And that's going to be his body. And then for his legs, we're going to do two lines there, two lines there, and then we're going to put two lines either side. Because we're going to have his arms up in the air, like he just doesn't care, and he's waving. And then Elmo has one thumb and three fingers. So we're going to go a big N, and then a big M, and another N. And that is going to make his thumb and his fingers. And we're going to do it on the other hand as well. A big N, and we're going to do it on his other hand as well. A big N, and a big M, and one last N. And then we're going to draw 2 feet at the bottom, just like that. Right, so that is all of our guide. Next, we're going to get a red crayon or paints, and we're going to start colouring in Elmo. Right, so let's colour in his head. So we're going to colour in this bit. In fact, we're going to colour everything in, just not his nose or his eyes at the moment. So let's colour all this in. Try and stay inside the lines. Well, it doesn't matter if you go outside because you're just learning at the moment. And we're going to fill in all the white spaces. We're going to go over the lines that we drew before with the pencil. If you have difficulty drawing the lines, maybe you could get an adult to draw it for you. That could be your mum, your dad, your nan, your granddad, your teacher. Get them to draw the lines, and then you can go and colour it all in just like this. Now, we're not finished yet because Elmo is really furry. So we don't want all these straight lines. So where the edges are, we're going to draw little triangles like that. So we're going to go out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. And we're going to do that all over the face and all over the body. And if you want to, you can do it for the arms and legs as well. You can just scribble down the edges just to give him a bit of a furry look, because Elmo is really, really furry. And there you go. We got his furry face and furry body and furry arms and legs. But we're not finished yet, are we? Because next we're going to get an orange and we're going to colour in his nose. And this is his nose right here. So we're going to get our orange and colour that in just like that. And then we're going to get our rubber and we're going to rub out some of the lines in the eyes. And we're going to rub out that line there. And we're going to rub out that line here. And we can leave them circles in there because those make up his eyes. Then we're going to get a black pen or felt tip or crayon or paintbrush. And we're going to do some little circles for his eyes right here. And then we're going to give him a big smile. We're going to draw a big U like that. And then an even bigger U underneath. And maybe we'll draw an N, and we're going to leave that red for the tongue, but we're going to fill in the rest of it just like this. And that is going to be his big smile. And there we go. We've now got Elmo. I hope he really likes his drawing. The last thing I need to do is just write his name. So we're going to go down and then across at the top, across in the middle, and across at the bottom. And then we're going to go for the L, we're going to go down and then across at the bottom. And then for the M, we're going to go up and down, up and down, and then a big O. And that spells
Little Lamb Learning.
my favourite superhero is Spiderman. And I'm going to show you how you can draw Spiderman really easily. First of all, we're going to get a pencil and we're going to draw some guiding lines to help us out. So the first thing I'm going to draw is his head. So let's draw a circle where his head is going to go. Draw a circle like that. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. If it's a bit wobbly, that's okay. And then in the middle, we're going to draw two little circles where his eyes will go. So, in fact, we could just draw a line down the middle like that. And then a line across the middle like that. And then in the middle of this line here, I'm going to draw a circle. And in the middle of this line here, I'm going to draw a circle. And that is where his eyes are going to go. Then we're going to draw his body. We're going to draw a square like this. But we don't want Spider-Man's body to be too much of a square, do we? So we're going to draw... What are we going to do? We're going to draw a curve from the top here down to the bottom there. So we're going to draw it like that. And we're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to draw it down like that. And then we're going to just do a bit of a round bottom like that. Then we're going to draw one line out there. And then another line out there on one side. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. One line out there. And then another line out there. And then at the bottom, we're going to draw some squashed footballs. Imagine a squash football just like that. And those are going to be his feet. Then we've got to remember to do his neck. So where his head is and where his body is, we're just going to draw two lines like that. And that is going to be his neck. And last of all, we're going to do his arms. So we're going to find the corner again. And we're going to draw a line out there. And then we're going to draw another line out there. And we're going to do the same on the other side. And then at the end of these lines, we're going to draw a circle again. Just like that. And on the top of this circle, we're going to draw the letter N. So you go up and down. And then for his fingers, we're going to do two letter M's. So we're going to do one M. And then we're going to do another M. And that is all his fingers. On the other hand, we're going to do the letter N again. And we're going to do two letter M's again. So one M and a second M. And that is his fingers. And all of this now is going to help us when we colour him in. Right, now let's colour in Spider-Man. The first colour we're going to need is the colour red. And we're going to colour in his head. And we're going to colour all his head in red apart from the eyes. We don't want to colour his eyes in, so we're going to leave them white. As always, it doesn't matter if it's perfect. We're all just learning. And the more you do things like this, the better you will get. So just fill it all in. If I'm going too fast, just pause the video and then unpause it when you finish colouring in the bit I told you to. Right, so that is all his head coloured in red. And then we're going to colour his neck in red. And then we're going to colour, we're going to put a line across the middle here. And we're going to colour that in red. Just like that. So just right across the middle of Spider-Man, we're going to colour him in red. And then we're going to draw a line across the top of him, like that. And then we're going to do an upside down triangle. Just like that. And then we're going to, just underneath his hands, we're going to draw a line like that. Can you see what I've done? Just under the hands, I've drawn a red line. And above that red line, we're going to colour his hands in red. Just like this. Try and stay inside the lines if possible. But if you can't do it this time, well, we'll have better luck next time. I'm just colouring in where I drew all these fingers. I'm going to try and stay inside the line myself. A bit later on, we're going to rub out them pencil lines and we're going to go over it in black pen. So don't worry too much if it looks a little bit messy at the moment. We'll fix that later on. And last of all, just above the feet, just like we did with the hands, we're going to draw a line there and a line there. And then we're going to colour the feet in, his boots. Colour that all in. And do the same for the other foot. Colour that all in. And I think that is all the red that we need to do. Now the next colour we need to pick is the colour blue. Because Spider-Man is famously red and blue. Right, so where we can see the arms and a bit of the belly and the waist and the legs, all of this is going to be in blue. So let's get all that coloured in. Hope this is okay. I'm not going too fast. As I said, do feel free to pause the video while you do it at your own speed and then unpause it when you're ready to carry on again. So, while I'm colouring in, I'll tell you a little bit about Spider-Man. Spider-Man comes from a comic book series that belongs to Marvel. And Marvel makes lots of comic books and they make lots and lots of superheroes. Other superheroes that come from Marvel is the Incredible Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, and they make lots of films and movies. I'm sure you've seen them. And I make cartoon shows. When I was little, Spider-Man was a cartoon show and he used to have a theme song that went Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. And that's all I can remember. But it was my favourite show on the television. So even though there are lots and lots of superhero characters, I still enjoy Spider-Man the best. Right. Now, once you've filled in all the blue, what we're going to do next is we're going to get a rubber and we're going to rub out all the pencil marks that we did earlier. So I'm going to rub out all the pencil marks in the eyes and any pencil marks that you can still see, we're going to rub it all out. Now, if you've been doing this with paints, before you rub anything out, you're going to have to wait for the paint to dry. And then when you do rub it out, just do it gently. Don't do it too heavy. Right, now, the next colour we need to get, well, it's not really a colour. We need to get a black pen. Now, for this part, you might need some help. So you can ask your mom, your dad, your nan, your gran, your teacher, or any grown-up who is in charge of looking after you. So, by all means, have a go yourself, but if you think that this might be a little bit difficult, why don't you get an adult to help? Right, so, as I said, we need a black pen. And what we're going to do now is we're going to draw some lines on Spider-Man because he has all the web lines on him, and he also has a big spider. In the middle of his chest here, he has a big spider. So we'll do that first. First of all, you got to draw... Get the right thing. First of all, we got to draw one circle like that. Have you done that? And then underneath that circle, we're going to do a bit of a longer circle like that. And then we are going to go, it's got 8 legs in total, 4 at the top and 4 at the bottom. So first of all, where the head and the body join, draw one leg like that. Can you see what I did? And then draw another leg like that. And then do the same thing on the other side. One leg like that. And another leg like that. And then the same at the bottom, but these are a little bit longer. So there's the first one. And there's the second one. You do it again. 1, 2. And that's Spider-Man's logo on his chest. Once you've done that, let's do the eyes. Because Spider-Man has big black lines that goes around his eyes. So we are going to draw a big, so we'll do the top of the eye first, like a big N. And we're going to go around his eye like that. And then we're going to do it on the other side, and we're going to go around his eye like that. And then we're going to do a U. for the bottom of the eye. So we're going to go under the eye like that, and under the eye like that. And there's Spider-Man's eyes. Right, next we've got to do some lines. So on his hands, on his body, on his legs, everywhere, we're going to do a couple of lines. Now, find a pencil or a really skinny pen to do this. And we're going to just put a couple of lines on his hands and feet. Let's start with his feet. Watch what I do. I'm going to do one line in the middle, and then one line in the middle of there, and then one line there, and one there. See what I did? And then I'm going to do it on the other leg. One line in the middle, and then one line in the middle of there, and then from the corner down to there, and there. And then I'm going to draw one line that goes through like that, and then another that goes through like that. And then I'm going to start from the top again, go around to the bottom, top to bottom. And then I'm going to do the same things with the hands. I'm going to draw a couple of lines across his hands, just like that. And I'm going to do it on the other hand, just like that. And then I'm going to draw some lines going downwards. 1, 2, I'm just going to do 2. 1, 2. And then I've got to do some on the body. So, first of all, I'm going to draw... Well, first of all, before I do any more lines here, I'm going to just draw Spider-Man's chin. So where you can see the bottom of his head here, let's draw a chin. So we're going to draw a line to connect that. Just like that. In fact, we're going to draw a line all the way around Spider-Man's head. And this is where you might need an adult's help. You can give it a go yourself, but if it's difficult, feel free to ask an adult. So I'm going to draw a line all the way around Spider-Man's head. And soon we're going to do lines all around Spider-Man, outlining, but we'll come to that in a bit. Right, now, from the middle of his head, from his chin, I'm going to draw a skinny line all the way down. And then I'm going to do some more either side. And you do the same. Just put some lines down like that. And then we're going to do some lines going across. And you can even, instead of doing a straight line, you could do like a bumpy line that goes from line to line, line to line to line. So we're going to bump from one to the next. Curve it just like that. See what I did? And then we're going to do the same thing on his face. But however, we're going to draw a little circle in the middle. And we're going to do a bunch of lines that are going to connect to that circle. Just like this. You imagine the line you draw is aiming at the circle in the middle. Just like that. And then we're going to do the bumpy line again. You don't have to do the bumpy line. You can just... Another way of doing this is to just draw circles all around the head. And there's Spider-Man's head. So Spider-Man is almost done now. We're just going to do the outline for Spider-Man. So all around the body, all around the arms and the legs, we're going to use our black pen to do an outline. So starting from the neck, I'm putting a line either side. Then I'm going to put a line for the shoulders. And then I'm going to put a line for the arms. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the other arm. Just on the outside. Just like that. And then for the body, I'm going to put lines. And then a line there, and then a line down either side of the legs, and then the other side of the leg, and then around his feet, and then where the blue and the red meet, I'm going to put a line there, and I'm going to do that everywhere else as well. So where you can see where the blue and the red has met, I'm going to draw a line across. and then down here, and we're very almost done. And last of all, I'm going to draw lines around their hands, just like this. I'm doing them M's again. There's one N, and then two M's. And there we go, we got Spider-Man. Maybe I can give him some muscles. So on either side of the arm, I'm going to do a U. See, that's like his muscles. And there we go, we've got Spider-Man. The only thing we got to do now is write Spider-Man's name. Sign your picture. This is Spider-Man. So, we're going to spell Spider-Man. So, first of all, we got an S. Spider-Man begins with an S. So to draw an S, we're going to start with a dot, and we're going to go up. This is an S is a bit like a wiggly worm. So the line goes up and down, and then all around. So see what I did? Up and down, then across, and back around. An S can be a bit hard to do at first, but the more you practice, the easier it'll get. Next, we're going to do a P. So we're going to do, this is an easy one, a line down, and then half a circle, or a backwards C. Then a very easy one, an I, with a little dot above it. And then a D. D is very easy as well. We're going to draw a circle, just like that. And then on the one side of it, we're going to draw a line down it. Then we're going to draw an E. Again, we're going to do a circle. And then we're just going to draw the a little line off the bottom. And then last of all, we're going to do an R. We're going to put a little line down there. And then at the top of the R, a little curved line across. So spider, well that's a spider. And now we need to write man. You've already done an M already when drawing them fingers. So we're going to do another M, just like that. Then we're going to do an A, which is a circle with a line down the side of it. And then we're going to do an N. And you've done an N before because that's what we did for the thumbs. So let's do an N. And there you go. Spider-Man. So there is your very first superhero cartoon drawing. I bet you did a great job. And if you didn't, no problem. Just restart my video and try again. And you can try again and again, and eventually you will have an amazing picture. And eventually your picture will be even better than my picture. And then you'll be teaching me how to draw Spider-Man.
Little Lamb Learning.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome to Seaside School. Today, we're going to learn the ABCs.
Brilliant! I'm ready, Professor Daniel.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is so fantastic, Professor Daniel.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
H, I, J, K, L, M, P, M, P. I think I made a mistake.
It's okay, Lisa. We all make mistakes. Try it again.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Well done, Lisa. Let's continue. Q, R, S, T, U, V.
Q, R, S, T, U, V. I'm really enjoying this.
W, X, Y, and Z.
W, X, Y, and Z.
Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me?
Now I know my ABCs. This is fun. Can we sing it again?
Of course. Let's sing it together.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Thank you, Professor Daniel. I have had a fantastic time learning the alphabet song with you.
You're welcome, Lisa. Keep practicing the alphabet song. Next time we meet, we will be learning to count numbers. Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to Seaside School. Let's have some fun today, counting from 1 to 10.
Brilliant.
Great, let's start. 1.
1,
Good job. 2.
2,
You're doing awesome. 3.
3,
Fantastic. 4.
4,
You're a quick learner. 5.
5,
Halfway there. 6.
6,
Excellent. 7.
7,
You're getting it. 8.
8,
Almost done. 9.
9,
And finally, 10.
10.
Bravo, Lisa. You've mastered counting from 1 to 10.
Yay, that was so much fun.
Now that we've counted up to 10, let's sing a counting song together.
One little birdie flying in the sky, along came another one,
And then there were 2.
two little birdies flying in the sky, along came another one,
And then there were 3.
three little birdies flying in the sky, along came another one,
And then there were 4.
flying, flying, flying in the sky, the big gold hawk will never catch me.
4
Little birdies flying in the sky, along came another one,
And then there were 5.
five little birdies flying in the sky, along came another one,
And then there were 6.
flying, flying, flying in the sky, the big gold hawk will never catch me.
6
Little birdies flying in the sky, along came another one,
And then there were 7.
7 little birdies flying in the sky, along came another one,
And then there were 8.
8 little birdies flying in the sky, along came another one,
And then there were 9.
9 little birdies flying in the sky, along came another one,
And then there were 10.
flying, flying, flying in the sky, the big gold hawk will never catch me. Flying, flying, flying in the sky, the big gold hawk will never catch me. You'll never, ever, never, ever, the big gold hawk will never catch me. Thank you, Professor Daniel. I have had a fantastic time singing a counting song with you.
You're welcome, Lisa. Keep practicing your counting. Next time we meet, we will be learning colors. Hi, Lisa. Welcome back to Seaside School. Let's discover colors today. Look at our fishy friends.
Brilliant! What is the first color, Professor Daniel?
First is red.
Wow! Red is so pretty. What is next?
Now, see the blue fish?
Blue is like the big ocean. What else?
Yellow. Watch the sunny fish.
Yellow is warm. What is next?
Green. Look at the green fish.
Green is like the grass. What else, Professor Daniel?
Purple. Now see the purple fish?
Purple is a wonderful color. What's next?
Orange. The fruit-colored fish.
Orange is like the sweet orange fruit. What else?
Last is pink.
Pink is beautiful, like a flower. I love all the colors, Professor Daniel.
Now that we've learned the colors, let's sing a color song together.
It's red fish, do 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 do. It's red fish, do 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 do. It's red fish, do 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 do. It's red fish. It's blue fish, do 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 do. It's blue fish, do 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 do. It's blue fish, do 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 do. It's blue fish. Yellow fish, do 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 do. Yellow fish, do 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 do. Yellow fish, do 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 do. Yellow fish. It's green fish, do 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 do. It's green fish, do 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 do. It's green fish, do 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 do. It's green fish. Purple fish, do 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 do. Purple fish, do 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 do. Purple fish, do 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 do. Purple fish. Orange fish, do 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 do. Orange fish, do 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 do. Orange fish, do 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 do. Orange fish. It's pink fish, do 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 do. It's pink fish, do 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 do. It's pink fish, do 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 do. It's pink fish. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end.
Thank you, Professor Daniel. I have had lots of fun learning colors with you.
You're welcome, Lisa. The world is full of colors, just like our fishy friends. Next time we meet, we will be learning shapes. Hi, Lisa. Welcome back to Seaside School. Today, we are going to learn about shapes.
Brilliant!
Okay, let's start with the first shape.
Wow, what is that shape, Professor Daniel?
This is a square, Lisa.
And that one?
This is a circle.
What about that one?
This one is a triangle.
This is fun. Can you show me more shapes?
Of course, Lisa.
And that one?
This is a star.
What about that one?
This is a rectangle.
That is a beautiful shape, Professor Daniel.
This is a heart.
And that one?
This is an oval.
That is an interesting shape. What is it?
This is a diamond.
I never knew there were so many shapes.
Now that you have learned the shapes, let's sing a song about shapes.
I would love to.
A square, I can see a square, a square, a square, I can see a square. A circle, I can see a circle, a circle, a circle, I can see a circle. A triangle, I can see a triangle, a triangle, a triangle, I can see a triangle. A star, I can see a star, a star, a star, I can see a star. Rectangle, I can see rectangle, rectangle, I can see rectangle. A heart, I can see a heart, a heart, a heart, I can see a heart. an oval, an oval. I can see an oval, an oval, an oval. I can see an oval. A diamond, a diamond. I can see a diamond, a diamond, a diamond. I can see a diamond.
Thank you, Professor Daniel. I have learned so much about shapes today.
Anytime, Lisa. Shapes are everywhere, even in the sea.
Hello Lisa, welcome to Riverside Park. Today we will be learning about fruits.
Brilliant!
Great, let's start. First, with apples. They are crunchy and full of vitamins.
I really like sweet apples. What's next, Katie?
Now, look at these bananas. They are like nature's energy bar, great for running around.
Yummy, tasty bananas.
Next, we have oranges. They are full of vitamin C and are good for you.
Oranges are juicy.
Now we have strawberries. These strawberries are red, sweet and full of vitamins.
Oh, they look so delicious. What else, Katie?
Grapes. They come in different colours like green and purple. They are like nature's candy, bursting with flavour.
Grapes are really sweet.
Look at the watermelon. It's not just juicy, it's also perfect for staying hydrated, and it's a summer favourite.
Watermelons are so big.
Next, we have tropical mango. It's like a burst of sunshine with every bite.
Mango looks delightful.
Now we have cherries. They may be small, but they are full of flavour.
Cherries are small and tasty.
Next, we have cucumbers.
Cucumbers are fruits?
Indeed, they're cool and refreshing, perfect on a hot day. Last and not least, we have tomatoes.
Tomatoes are fruits too?
Absolutely, they're ripe and full of vitamins. Adds a burst of flavour to your meals. Now let's sing a song together about fruit.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas.
Now let's eat some strawberries and grapes.
I want to eat strawberries and grapes. I want to eat strawberries and grapes.
Now let's eat some oranges and watermelon.
I want to eat oranges and watermelon. I want to eat oranges and watermelon.
Now let's eat some mango and cherries.
I want to eat mango and cherries. I want to eat mango and cherries.
Thank you, Katie. I have had a wonderful time learning different fruits with you.
You're welcome, Lisa. Next time we meet, we will be learning about vegetables. Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to Riverside Park. Today, we will be learning about vegetables.
Brilliant!
Great, let's start. First, with carrots. They are good for your eyesight.
Carrots are crunchy and tasty. What is next, Katie?
Next, we have potatoes. They give you energy to run around.
I love potatoes.
Now we have spinach. They are leafy and green and they keep you strong.
So many vegetables are the color green.
Look at the broccoli. They are full of vitamins and minerals that are good for you.
Broccoli looks like small green trees. What else?
Asparagus. They are long and thin and have nutrients that help keep us healthy.
I have to try asparagus sometime.
Next, we have tiny peas that help us grow.
Peas are delicious. What else?
Look at the celery. They are full of flavour.
Celery is also crunchy.
Last, we have lettuce. There are different types and are great for salad.
Lettuce is tasty, especially with some dressing.
Now let's sing a song together about vegetables.
I want to eat carrots and potatoes. I want to eat carrots and potatoes.
Now let's eat some spinach and broccoli.
I want to eat spinach and broccoli. I want to eat spinach and broccoli.
Now let's eat some celery and lettuce.
I want to eat celery and lettuce. I want to eat celery and lettuce.
Now let's eat some asparagus and peas.
I want to eat asparagus and peas. I want to eat asparagus and peas.
Thank you, Katie. I have had a wonderful time learning different vegetables with you.
You're welcome, Lisa. Next time we meet, we'll be learning the difference between hot and cold. Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to Riverside Park. Today we're going to be learning about hot and cold temperatures.
Hot and cold.
That is right, Jamie. This is going to be fun.
Brilliant. What is first, Katie?
First, let's start with a barbecue.
I like barbecues.
The barbecue is hot when cooking. It's important to be careful around it so you don't get burnt.
Okay, got it. The barbecue is hot. What is next?
Look at this hot dog.
Yummy! It does look delicious. Is it also hot?
No, it is warm. It is not as hot as a barbecue, but still nice and toasty.
Warm hot dog. I can't wait to try it.
Next up, we have a cold drink.
Yes, this drink is nice and cold. I like drinking cold drinks when it's warm.
That's right. It's important to stay hydrated, especially on a warm day like today.
I'll remember that. A cold drink for a warm day. What else?
Last, we have these ice cubes keeping the ice cream cold.
Brrr. They do look freezing.
Indeed, the ice is freezing cold. It's perfect for keeping things really, really cold. Now that we have learnt about temperatures, let's sing a song together.
the barbecue's hot? The barbecue's hot, the barbecue's hot. Did you know the barbecue's hot? So don't get too close. Ouch! Did you know the hot dog's warm? The hot dog's warm, the hot dog's warm. Did you know the hot dog's warm and ready to eat? Yum! Did you know the drink is cold? The drink is cold, the drink is cold. Did you know the drink is cold and I am so thirsty? Sip, sip, sip. Did you know the ice is freezing? The ice is freezing, the ice is freezing. Did you know the ice is freezing? Enjoy on a sunny day. Yeah!
Thank you, Katie and Jamie. I had so much fun learning temperatures with you both.
Anytime, Lisa. Next time we meet, we'll be learning about feelings. Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to Riverside Park. Today, we are going to be learning about different feelings and expressions.
Brilliant! I have a question, Katie. What are feelings?
Feelings are the emotions we experience inside, like happiness, sadness, excitement, anger, and many more. First, let's start with happiness. Jamie, can you show us a happy face?
I'm happy!
That's right. When we're happy, we smile like this.
That's easy.
Now, let's try sadness. Jamie, can you show us a sad face?
I'm sad.
It's okay to feel sad sometimes. When we're sad, our faces can look like this.
Aw, poor Jamie.
Next, let's explore excitement. Jamie, can you show us an excited face?
I'm excited.
That's perfect. When we're excited, our faces light up like this.
Yay! Excitement is fun.
Okay, let's talk about anger. Jamie, can you show us an angry face?
I'm angry.
When we're angry, our faces might look like this.
Oh, that looks intense.
Now let's try feeling surprised. Jamie, can you show us a surprised face?
I'm surprised.
Great job! When we're surprised, our faces might look like this.
Wow, that's a big surprise.
Lastly, let's talk about feeling sleepy. Jamie, can you show us a sleepy face?
Oh, I'm tired.
When we're sleepy, our faces might look like this.
I feel sleepy at night too, Jamie.
Now, let's sing a song together about feelings.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Clap, clap. If you're sad and you know it, say boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, say boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're sad and you know it, say boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're excited and you know it, say hooray, hooray. If you're excited and you know it, say hooray, hooray. If you're excited and you know it, and you really want to show. If you're excited and you know it, say hooray, hooray. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're angry and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're surprised and you know it, say oh my, oh my. If you're surprised and you know it, say oh my, oh my. If you're surprised and you know it and you really want to show, if you're surprised and you know it, say oh my, oh my. If you're sleepy and you know it, make a yawn. If you're sleepy and you know it, make a yawn. If you're sleepy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're sleepy and you know it, make a yawn.
Well done, everyone. Remember, it's important to recognize and express our feelings just like Jamie did. And it's okay to feel all kinds of emotions.
Thank you, Katie and Jamie. I had a great time learning about feelings with you both.
Anytime, Lisa. Next time we meet, we'll be learning about fruits.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome to Cosmos Camp. Today, we are going to learn about day and night.
Brilliant! I have a question, Kevin. What is the cosmos?
The cosmos describes everything that exists in the universe, from stars to planets and us.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Do you see that, Lisa?
It's pretty.
Yes, Lisa. This is a sunrise. It's when the sun wakes up and starts its journey across the sky, bringing light and warmth to the world. Now, Lisa, this is daytime. The sun is high in the sky and it's time for you to play and explore.
Yay! I like to play.
Look, Lisa, this is a sunset. The sun is saying goodbye for the day, painting the sky in magnificent colours as it sets.
That is really beautiful.
And now, Lisa, it's night time. The sun has left for the day and the moon and the stars have come out to watch over us from above.
Oh, nighttime makes me sleepy.
Let's sing a good night song together.
The stars are shining bright as we say goodnight. It's time for bed, my dear. There's nothing for you to fear. Good night, sleep tight. Underneath the moonlight, may your dreams take flight until you wake up with the morning light. The world is quiet now, so let's settle down. We are safe and warm. Now it's time to close your eyes. Good night, sleep tight. Underneath the moonlight, may your dreams take flight until you wake up with the morning light. Good night, good night, good night.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to Cosmos Camp. Today, we are going to learn about the stars.
Brilliant!
See those twinkling lights in the sky?
Yes, what are they, Kevin?
Those are the stars. They are little glowing dots far, far away in space.
Can we visit them?
Oh, I'm afraid we can't. They're very, very far away, but we can appreciate them from here.
Okay, but are they all the same?
No, each star is different. Some are big and bright, while others are smaller and fainter. And they all come in different colours too.
Wow, they are so beautiful.
Indeed they are. And did you know, our sun is also a star. It looks like a twinkling dot from far away, just like the other stars in the sky.
Really? But it's so bright during the day.
That's right! Our sun is much closer to us than the other stars, which is why it appears so much bigger and brighter. Our sun is very bright, and it's not safe to look directly at it because you could hurt your eyes.
Okay, I'll be careful.
You know, Lisa, sometimes people mistake shooting stars for stars that are flying across the sky. But shooting stars are actually meteors flying across the sky.
What's the difference, Kevin?
Well, shooting meteors are bits of rock that burn up in the Earth's atmosphere, creating a streak of light across the sky.
I see. So shooting stars are like fireworks in the sky.
Exactly! They're like nature's own fireworks, adding to the beauty of the night sky. Let's sing a song together.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. How I wonder what you are.
Thank you, Kevin, for teaching me about the stars.
You are welcome, Lisa. Next time we meet, we will be learning about the planets. Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to Cosmos Camp. Today, we're going to learn about the planets around our solar system.
Brilliant!
Okay, let's start with the sun. It's a massive ball of hot, glowing gases that provides light and heat to all of the planets.
Wow, the sun must be powerful.
Indeed. Now we'll move on to the planet closest to the sun, Mercury. It's small and rocky, and it's covered in craters.
The sun must look huge from Mercury.
Next up is Venus. It has a thick atmosphere that traps heat, making it the hottest planet in our solar system.
Wow, Venus sounds intense.
Now, onto our home planet, Earth. It's the only known planet to support life, with oceans and forests and all sorts of amazing creatures.
I love my home planet Earth.
After Earth comes Mars. It's often called the red planet because of its rusty reddish colour.
Mars sounds mysterious.
Moving further out, we have Jupiter. It is a gas giant and the largest planet in our solar system.
Jupiter must be enormous.
Then we have Saturn. It is another gas giant and is famous for its spectacular rings.
Those rings must be beautiful to see up close.
Next, we have Uranus. It is an ice giant and it spins on its side.
That's different.
Then we have Neptune. It is also an ice giant and is known for its deep blue colour and strong winds.
I had no idea there were so many different kinds of planets.
Absolutely. And there's one more planet I want to tell you about, although it's not officially considered a planet anymore.
Really? What is it?
There once was a planet named Pluto. It was small and icy, located far beyond Neptune. But now it is called a dwarf planet because it is a small planet.
Poor Pluto.
Yes, poor Pluto indeed. But even though it's no longer considered a planet, it's still important to remember its story.
Thank you for telling me about Pluto.
You're welcome, Lisa. Now that we have learnt about the planets, let's sing a song together.
Mercury, Mercury, closest to the sun, closest to the sun. Rocky little planet, spinning around, spinning around. Venus bright, shining in the night, shining in the night. Cloudy atmosphere, glowing so bright, glowing so bright. Earth is next, our home in space, our home in space. Blue and green, beautiful place, beautiful place. Mars is red, forth from the sun, rusty surface, fun to explore, Jupiter's big, giant gas ball, great red spot, spinning fast. Saturn's rings, round they go, made of ice and dust, shimmering so. Uranus spins on its side, ice and gas, cool and blue. Neptune blue, furthest from the sun, stormy skies, blowing wind. Planets in the sky, spinning round, learning about space, makes us proud. This has been really interesting learning about planets, Kevin.
Next time we meet, we will be learning about rockets. Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to Cosmos Camp. Today, we are going to learn about launching into space aboard a rocket ship.
Brilliant! How do we do that, Kevin?
Well, Lisa, it all starts with a big, powerful rocket. Picture it like a giant pencil, but instead of drawing on paper, it draws our journey into the stars.
A rocket pencil? That sounds fun.
Exactly. Now imagine yourself sitting inside the rocket, strapped in tight. The engines roar to life, and you can feel the rumble beneath you as the countdown begins.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off!
That's right. With a mighty whoosh, the rocket lifts off the ground, pushing against gravity with all its might. The Earth shrinks below us as we soar higher and higher.
Are we going to space, Kevin?
We sure are, Lisa. Now let's sing a song together about flying in a rocket ship.
We're going on a rocket ship, we're going into space. We're going on a rocket ship with a smile on my face. We're going on a rocket ship, up, up and away. We're going on a rocket ship, let's blast off today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! We're going on a rocket ship, we're going to the stars. We're going on a rocket ship, we're flying past Mars. We're going on a rocket ship, up, up and away. We're going on a rocket ship, let's blast off today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! We're going on a rocket ship, we're going into space. We're going on a rocket ship with a smile on my face. We're going on a rocket ship, up, up and away. We're going on a rocket ship, let's blast off today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! We're flying on a rocket ship, passing by the moon. We're flying on a rocket ship, zoom, zoom, zoom.
We're flying on a rocket ship.
Look at us go! We're flying on a rocket ship, we're going back home.
Thank you, Kevin. I had so much fun learning about rocket ships.
Anytime, Lisa. Next time we meet, we will be learning about day and night.
Little Lamb Learning.